Charles. There you go. Why the hell is it? So I haven't been on this since June the 10th, and my settings are awry, yet I've not done anything to the settings. So it doesn't make sense as to why there's a problem. As in, you couldn't hear me at first, you just saw... Aye. Here we go. Audio? Have we got audio now? Confirm. Audio? Yes. Yeah. See how the see how the viewers go down when the audio comes on. Ah, here we go. Let's get off. Audio returns and people turn the stream off. Thank you. Who we got then? We've got Jordan Pearl. Watch him, he's dodgy. Darky Darko. Hello, Darky. Darky's been watching me doing some Stray lately, which is... Stray is a kitty game. Originally on PS5, now it's on Steam and whatever other platforms it is. So, kitty game called Stray. I've been doing that. Darky's been watching. Pirate Pete. Stool Pigeon. You referring to me? Mr. Kyle. Mr. Kyle's one of the loyal ones, isn't he? Lindsay Hughes. Yeah, you got to watch her. Woodsborough Slasher. Scottish Lenser. Scottish Lenser. To think that one of Scottish Lindsay's handmade by robots is now lost forever. With the stolen package from FedEx. Oh yes, I'll give you an update on that son of a bitch. Yes. Had a Zoom call with RJ 2 nights ago. That was very interesting, and that's all I can say about it. I saw something very, very nice in RJ's office, but I can't tell you what it was. But yes, Kyle, Lindsay, Christian. Hello, Christian. But yes, Pirate Pete. Watch Pirate Pete. Pyro Rottweiler. How you doing, Pyro Rottweiler? Pyro Rottweiler did a video not too long ago of these fireworks with Ghostface on, and he tagged me in it. I think it was on Instagram. So thank you for that, Mr. Rottweiler. But yes, Scottish Lindsay, Kyle. But yes, can hear you now, Stool Pigeon. You always say my last name, it's never just Jordan. Well, you know, at the end of the day, you've got a last name, so... So yes, watch out for Jordan. Jordan Pearl. Pearl. But yes, this ugly son of a bitch is back. I have been speaking to the UK distributor. Been speaking to Mad About Horror. Clive Barzilia. Anyone sees Burt Bench, I'll have him. Little swine. Yes, Clive is delaying me showing samples at the minute, although he's probably not aware of it. So yes, soon to come will be sample masks. Sample Pride, sample Ukrainian mask or Stop the War mask, and sample pumpkin mask, I believe. So, anyone that sees Mad About Horror Instagram, you will have seen, if you've been keeping up to date with Mad About Horror, the pumpkin mask. Solid plastic, not a flexible mask. But yes, Clive's adjusted design, shall we say, when he used to have the original Scrumpkin, which I've got one up here. In fact, you know what, I might get it, just for the fact of waffling on. Hello, Dead Zone, how you doing? D-Meg, hey D-Meg, how you doing? Grubas Guvna. I said that at work, you know, D-Meg. I said it at work. There's a Polish girl working there called Hannah. I pointed to myself and went, Grubas Guvna. She goes, no, your pronunciation not good. I said, oh really? I said, it's funny you say that because there's a Polish chap that tells me it's okay. He said, no, you can't say that, no. She's really funny. No, but Jordan, you little shit. What do you mean you bought a patriotic mask? I was going to send you one. It's just, you know, unfortunately, yeah, things have not been normal here, shall we say. Anyway, yes, Grubas Guvna, or Guvna. Let's get a Scrumpkin, as it used to be called. There we go. So this is the Burt Bench rack of masks, as you can see. Look at all them. Look at all those masks. Jesus Christ, man. So, pink KMB. I don't know what version KMB that is, whether it was the Casey scene or the Hembury scene. I think this is the Casey scene. And then, yes, next one along. Scrumpkin, as he called him in the first place. So, yes, again, solid plastic mask. Matte black finish. I actually quite like this. This was very nicely done on the overall sculpt, and very nicely adapted to become a pumpkin, of course. But yeah, Clive's original Scrumpkin mask, and I believe Clive may have the pumpkin ghost face that's the sample at the minute. I think he has. But yeah, I've requested the samples from, because Mad About Horror had them. I think they've sent them to Clive, I think. But yeah, I've requested the samples. Basically, the pumpkin mask will go back to Mad About Horror, and the Stop the War Ukrainian mask and the Pride mask will eventually go back to the distributor again once I've had them. But yeah, this one. So sort of like an original K&B pumpkin. And I said to Clive many moons ago, I says, Clive, send that in to RJ, brand enforcement, whatever. See what they think of it. He did, and then look what we've got. So yeah, we've also got a, what's this one? Original latex, this one. We've then got a solid plastic matte finish. Yeah. Let's go through these one by one. Let's start the stream off with some replicas. Oh dear. There you go, tag. Random tag. He says some people call this the butthole mask. But yeah, the visitant mask. Talking of Clive, we've got to mention his thing, Ghost Fest, as well, haven't we? But yeah, zombie. Shiny K&B plastic. Matte finish K&B plastic. Original latex version 1. Pumpkin or Scrumpkin. And then yeah, pink. Let's have a look. I'll just check at the chat before we carry on. Let's have a look. How was the cottage pie? Just to answer Lindsay there, people are like, what are you on about, cottage pie? Well, today I was cooking. I don't do a lot of cooking, and I've started to learn to do some cooking here and there. And I've done like 4 meals recently, which for me is a lot. So yeah, today I did cottage pie. The main cottage pie content, shall we say, before the topping went on of mashed potato, was fine. And unfortunately I didn't drain all the water from the mashed potato, and it ended up being a hell of a chore to try and get it to thicken up. Thankfully some help was given from Charlotte, and we managed to thicken it up and make it doable, you know. So we put it in the oven, topped it with a bit of cheese, and unfortunately it was a bit runny on the mash side of things when it was cooked, although that didn't make it inedible. It was perfectly fine, and it was actually quite nice. So to say I put together this little concoction of veg and meat and all the rest of it, despite the potato on the top being probably a bit too thin, a bit too runny, you know, it just sort of collapsed as you cut into it. But it was still a nice meal, and she's okay with it, I'm okay with it, and you know, we enjoyed it. We then had some sticky toffee pudding, which I didn't make. That was just from frozen, and I microwaved it. So I cheated on the dessert. But I also made a starter, which was some salad. But some of the starter ingredients in the salad was not what she liked, and I was like, okay, but for future reference, I know what she likes, so I can do that for the next time and put in correct ingredients for the salad rather than what I was told to put in by somebody else. Which is not a bad thing, you know. You find people are all different with regards to what they want to eat and how they want to eat it with the ingredients. So, in a way, it's a learning curve. You know what to do for next time, and I will do that next time. So, moving on back to Ghostface. So, He's been lying to you this whole time. Who's that? I paid 35, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'm sorry it took so long, Jordan. It's nothing personal, mate. It's just, you know, stuff's been going on, as you know. Hello, School Splitter. How you doing? Bloody hell, 20 viewers. What's all this then? Huh? What's 20 viewers doing here, according to the streaming software? How's things and anything new to report? Yeah, well, I'm going to give you some updated reports in a second. What's this? She isn't 100% PL. Yeah, DMEC, I know, yeah. She's. Oh, no, you can't say that. Oh, she's a right fussy one, this Polish girl. Anyway, as I say, let's go back to Ghostface. The past 2 months have been pretty generous. What's up, everyone? Hello, Monstro. Dead Zone Jigsaw. Hello, Chris Goodwin, I see. Hello, hello, Goodwin. Mr. Goodwin. And hello, Burt Bench. Just talking about Clive, aren't we? Eh? Hard to believe that in a few months we should have new Ghostface merch in hand. Are you sure about that? We still ain't got last year's over here, which I'll give you an update on. 25th anniversary master in stock on Mad Rat Horror, limited to 2 per person. Well, for good reason, isn't it? I'm actually waiting for FedEx to show up any time. I have an order from Spirit, the new crossbody bag, the patches and the candy go. Oh, nice. Yeah. But yeah, hello Chris. Hello Mr. Clive. Good to see you back on Ghostface stream. Yeah, well, it's been almost 2 months. Jesus. June the 10th was the last time I was doing this. A few days after I got back from Vegas with Carrie Ann. Hey Clive, says Mr. Jigsaw. I'm sure you did fabulous. Yeah, for what it was, Lindsay, it was okay. I mean, at the end of the day, we ate it and it was nice and it was edible. None of us have been sick yet. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It's just, you know, I did okay with the last couple of meals, and it's just this mash let me down on this one. But again, I could still eat it, so it wasn't the worst. Sounds tasty. Yeah, minced beef, few vegetables, and yeah, mash on the top, and then some cheese on the top of that. The return of Tim. Yeah, well, a different Tim. A more positive Tim rather than the miserable bastard from before. I'm gonna storm Spirit the day it opens. Me too, yes. Good luck, they usually don't have all the stock when they first open, yeah. Well, you'll see, won't you? You'll see. Anyway, yes, speaking of Burt Bench and Clive, I believe he's still here somewhere. Come on, Clive! Yes, don't forget Ghostfest. Look up Clive's Burt Bench and his Instagram. I will be putting something on the site. I've not been able to stay in this room for too long because the ceiling fan's packed up, and I've only got a little fan at the side of me which you can just see the little purple thing on the camera there. It doesn't do the best, but it makes it a little tolerable for me to be in here. But yes, one of Clive's. The ring light is not going to do it much justice because it's going to make it duller. But yes, this is actually a vibrant pink when you actually got it in your hand looking at it. But yeah, one of Clive's. I believe this is the Casey mask, as he calls it. But yeah, I mean, the topic of conversation before now was, yeah, the original Scrumpkin, which obviously then went on to become Ghostface Pumpkin, and we'll be seeing it this year. But yeah, there you go. I'll put the ring light back on in a sec. But yeah, I thought, sod it, why not go through some of Clive's replicas just while we're here. This was Clive's version 1 K&B replica, which Clive seems, he does something, you know, then he hates it a while afterwards. I don't believe he's so keen on this one anymore, this version, but it's still a good version. Still a good version. I do like this one. This was my first ever K&B replica. I never had any replicas before. Never. And Clive being Clive, he always does many types. So, you know, different materials, different finishes. So this is basically a same as what you've just seen, but a solid plastic. There you go. In like a matte finish. So yeah. So not flexible. Black hood. Got his little label on the back, look. But yeah, matte finish K&B replica. And then we had like an ultra white style K&B replica, as in shiny. Which, yes, is here. Again, based off the same version 1, I believe, this one. You know what, I don't hate them. I've never always been keen on K&B replicas until the NAG one came along. And yeah, Nikos's K&B was interesting when it first came, and to see one that flexed was really interesting too. I remember him doing a video where he was, or there was some sort of video or image where he was just doing that. I was like, bloody hell, it moves. I believe this is a 1 of 1. This is Clive messing about trying to replicate the zombie. So yeah, I think it's 1 of 1. In fact, doesn't it say something inside? Clive copies RJ, puts stuff inside. Yeah, there you go. To Tim Wagstaff, only 1. Oh, there you go. But look at the colour of that mask inside. And then look at the colour outside. Eh? Sort of similar. And then, yeah, the Visitant mask, which I believe Clive has got going on in progress in the very near future. But yeah, I want to be in this Visitant, you know, in the background, one of the people in the Ghostface costumes. So yeah, anyone that's not in the know, then basically check out Ghostfest on Clive's Instagram. There was something on my Twitter. If you look at my Twitter in recent tweets, not that I've done a lot lately, you'll see a link for Clive's Ghostfest. So if you got a Ghostface costume or even a Brandon James, go and be part of something in September. Details are on the Twitter link on Clive's Ghostfest. There you go. But yes, talking of Clive, let's see some differences, shall we? So here we are. This was acquired from Hollywood when I was at Vegas with Carrie Ann. We went to LA to Pasadena for Monsterpalooza, as some may know. Anyway, Carrie Ann and her family was having a family day together on the Saturday, and the Saturday I was trying to get Nev, Skeet, Matthew and Jamie's autographs. I got 3 out of the 4 and I couldn't get Nev because they kept closing the bloody line. But Carrie Ann had been to the, I think it was Hollywood Depot. I think it was Depot, yeah. And she got some of these, which obviously I got one for Clive as well. Well, Carrie Ann got 2, then gave me 1, I gave Clive 1. When I saw RJ in Vegas, as some may know, I got RJ to sign 1 for Clive, and it says inside, Clive, good work, and RJ signed it. So, let's look at some variations, shall we? So Clive, again, you know what Clive's like. He's a little swine. He does many variations because he's never happy with just one, it seems. Maybe he's just a creative son of a bitch, but you know. So here's one of Clive's things. Clive's variation of a screamer from a while ago. But basically this is the one where everything was sent to Funworld. This is one of Clive's older masks. And then, yeah, of course, he took all these offline and because he did a deal with Funworld. So this is an original with plastic lenses in the eyes. And obviously there's differences with what Funworld's produced. And the original had an indent or dimple in the bottom of the mouth. There you go, you see it? Which was in reference to Fearsomes or Gen 2s or even Gen 1s if you want to look at it that way. But it was, you know, it was a little dimple in the mouth to show a side of sort of Ghostface in a way, I suppose. But yeah, little lenses in which Clive puts a special spray inside so they don't fog up. But yeah, one of the original versions. But now, of course, the deal's done with Funworld. We're going to get these versions, which is off the same cast. So I believe Clive made alterations on the Master, and he filled in the dent on the mouth for basically Funworld to do production. Now on Clive's mask, on the nose, is original. The holes were a little smaller, but it doesn't matter. And I don't believe there was a hole cut in the mouth either. In fact, tell a lie, there bloody is. Yeah, there is one. There's a hole there, look. And there's 2 in the nostrils. Just learning stuff myself here. But there you go. So this one, slightly thinner, more flex. But it doesn't matter. This is the one that we're going to get for Halloween this year. I'm sure some people will be ordering these and probably already haven't got them on pre-order. But yes, Barzilia, aka Clive Barzilia, aka Burt Bench. He never bloody stops. Like me on these streams, you're like waiting for it to end, aren't you? But yes. Hello, Mr. Ghost. How you doing? Screen Ghost. Hi. What's this? Hello, Screen Fan 2008. One I own is a grey shroud. I loves it. Love my cane beef and Clive. Can't wait for the pumpkin. Yes, one of one says. Oh, he's still here. Oh, you're still here, are you? Thank you, Clive. Mr. Bartron, how you doing? But yeah, hope you're well. Bearing up, Screen Ghost. Bearing up. Not bad, not bad. It's a slow road. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. What did we have on the front? We had the pink, didn't we? Where the hell's the pink gone? Where's the pink? There we go. I'll put these all back in order. Well, shall we have the Scrumpkin on the first? Let's put Scrumpkin on the front for a little while. Put the pink behind. I'll say one thing, the pink K&B, this little chap here, that's an image of that I put on Instagram. That's one image I put on Instagram that's got the most likes I've ever bloody seen. Of all my images, all these different masks, all these collector's masks, all these rare masks and rare pieces, as Douglas Little would say. And yet the pink K&B Barzilia replica, you know, gets the most likes. Which is not a bad thing. I was just like, bloody hell. About 520, 530 likes. And I think the next one down from that is 400 odd likes on something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I don't use Instagram a lot these days. Just now and again. Oh, come here, you little swine. So I have these wooden dowels in the tags, so this bit doesn't get worn. So, as you'll see, a couple of them sticking out possibly. Where's that gone? There you go. Yes. So yeah, this mask, the Visitant mask, was an old style header on it, and then Clive just sent this one, which is an updated one he had done, and this one was done by Sean Cadlick. So good job, Sean. And then yeah, like a flesh coloured Scream at the back there. We'll put the light back on. And we just put this back. Oh, you pain in the arse. Pain in the backside. You don't want to go through. There we go. There we go. Bloody collector sets getting in the way. Right. Really love Clive's work, especially the K&B Pumpkin. Yeah, it is a good one. It is a good one. There we go. He's just in the just out of shot here. There you go, just in shot next to the bubble lamp. Bloody hell, it's hot. Okay. Right. So, latest additions to the collection. So latest arrivals, which was a couple of weeks or so ago now, was Mary and Ghoul, or Mary and Michael from Handmade by Robots. Oh shit, I didn't realise they signed the back of them. Oh right. Yeah, Ghoul on the back. Nice. We all like Handmade by Robots. Mary, the lead robot. There you go. I didn't know they'd signed the back of them until right now. There you go. There's Mary. So I believe other people got these stickers as well when they got the bloody version Ghostface. It says on the little note here, it says, Tim, exclamation mark. Thanks so much for being such a great supporter of our brand. Ghoul and I appreciate you, from Mary. So there you go. It's always nice to know there's a personal note. Every time Handmade by Robots send me something, they'll either chuck something in extra, but sometimes they don't, which is fine. But there'll always be a note, or a personal note, and he's like, that just adds more to it for me personally. It adds more. So we did get these. The 4-pack of minis, fluorescent orange, purple, a silver and a glow, basically. So here's your glow and the silver. We all love a silver. And there's your purple, I'm guessing it's a purple metallic. And there's your fluorescent orange. There you go. And yeah, they got little print on the bottom which says, what's it say? Inspected by blah blah blah, made in China. Look at that, it's even got bloody Ghostface copyright on the bottom of the egg, for God's sake. It's even got a lot number. Jesus, that's a lot of details from the back, from the bottom of an egg. A lot of details. And then yes, of course, some people have got these. I know people have got these. The bloody version. The bloody version. Which was a Hello Sydney exclusive. I did say to Mary and Michael, it says at one time I'd love to have a ghostface.co.uk exclusive. What that ever ends up being, who knows. But yeah, just with life being life at the minute, it's not something I've been in touch with them about. I've not been in touch with many people with regards to anything just lately. Ghostface, bloody hell, anything. Whether it's Ghostface, whether it's YouTube, whether it's online game streams. I've done a couple of the Stray recently with a cat game, but that's like the most I've done in the last month and a half. But yeah, this thing, even so, very nice. I do love the box art. I like the Ghostface up the top there. I mean, that is an ultra-white mask, and I'm wondering what image it's from. But it's still a good thing. Still a good image. There you go. Unfortunately, the box got damaged because the eggs were like that on it. So there was some padding in there, but for some reason the eggs made a bit of an indentation into the back of the box. But at least I got one, so it didn't matter. So yeah, unfortunate, but at the end of the day they didn't have to send it me, so fine. And then yeah, your copyright. But yeah, there you go, bloody Ghostface. So yeah, latest edition is the bloody Handmade by Robots. And I'm actually running so badly, running out of room in this little box office thing. In this little office box or this little stream room. And honestly can't get any more things anywhere. We've either got to rearrange it completely or start again, I don't know. But yeah, also, yeah, we had these before, the Ghostface micros, which have still got the tissue paper on. But now I've got some micros just out of shot of the camera in the top of the room there. So you see the Handmade by Robots in the distance on the stream at the top shelf. And right at the top, just below the actual ceiling, there's micros on top of the boxes. Right, let's check the chat and then we'll get back to updates. Mary and Michael are great. Yes, we know we like Handmade by Robots. Yeah, but hmbr.fans, Handmade by Robots. You ain't got any in your collection? Get on it. Go and have a look. Use the discount code Ghostface site, all in one word, and get 5% off. So yes, Ghostface site, hmbr.fans. Look for Ghostface, you can't miss it. Go and order some stuff. High quality, good quality, textured quality. What else can I say? Decent paint jobs, nice box art. You've just seen some for yourself. Off you go. Dang, I missed out on the bloody version. You know, they do say that they've got some appearing at conventions this year. I don't know what conventions at this time, but apparently we haven't seen the last of the bloody version. Not completely, at least, but don't fully quote me on that. Maybe ask or contact hmbr.fans. Hit their contact link, ask them a question. They do get back to you. So give them an email, see what they say, and basically see what they come back to you with. And they will come back to you. That's the best thing with Mary and Michael. They're always attentive to their customers and their fans, so to speak. Whether it's Ghostface fans, whether it's any other fans, they're responsive. That's the best thing. Love how it says ages 3+ on the bottom of the blood, but it says adults on all the others. Ask Mary, I don't know. Ask Michael. Do you have any of the other Fun World ghosts? If you do, could I buy them off you? You know what? I do have 2 Fun World grins that I've been looking to get rid of for a while. I've got a green and a fluorescent orange, which I think are on one of these pegs here. So yeah, I do have 2 grins that I picked up off eBay about 3-4 years ago, and I've not really done much for them since. They've got replica tags on, and yeah, I have been looking to trade, sell, or whatever. So I'll have to see if they're here. They're here somewhere. Yeah, I think. Hang on. No, they're not on that one. This one, this one. Here we go. They are on here. What have we got here? Yeah, so replica tags, which I'm not sure if I'm going to leave them on or not. But yeah, there you go. Look. So Orange EU, which I've still got to complete a deal with Ryan Hills with this. I haven't forgot. Mr. Hills needs to get in touch. Thinking of that, I haven't heard off Ryan in a while, you know. I mean, I've been quiet for a month and a half for various reasons, but I haven't heard off Ryan in a little while. Anyone heard of him? But yeah, these are Ryan's replica fearsome tags. There you go. Which are always good. And yes, there are differences compared to the real tags. And if you know what the differences are, then you must be attentive to detail, because it's very nitpicky and tedious to find the differences between this and a real one. But I know what they are. But yeah, fearsome faces. Again, replica tag, glossy finish. But yeah, I have been looking to get rid of this chap and this chap for a while. I don't always broadcast the fact or make it too obvious. It's just if people ask them, like, well, maybe I'll let them go. But yeah, these are Generation 2s with regards to the molds. And yes, you do have the same mold scars or guidelines or whatever they're going to be called these days at the sides of the mouth, just like Ghostface. Do you see? Don't see much on this side. It's just a little bit of a line at the chin there, which you can see a bit of just there. And of course the same with the green, big mold scar. Look at that. Fun World Div, there you go. So yeah, these two have been a question mark above them for a while. There you go. So yeah, I don't know. Send me an email. Do they have cotton shrouds? No, they are not cotton shrouds. They are poly shrouds. Both of them. Just double check. Yeah, poly shrouds. They're not cotton shrouds. So yeah, later Gen 2 basically. Yeah, really no sturdiness in them at all. Look at them. Weird to think you just look at that bit and forget the rest of the mass. Oh, Generation 2 Ghostface. Sort of. Just from a side view, a shape view. But even then, the chins on these are a lot thinner than the Ghostface. A lot thinner. Not the same at all. But yeah, it's always weird with these that the nose is just one complete face, so to speak. So it's just one completely smooth nose, rather than, you know, the line in the middle, the bridge. And even in the nose itself, there's not many mold defects or, you know, markings with regards to the small dots or whatever they want to call it. But yeah, the little dent in the corner of the nose, a little hole, it's not on these. Let's have a look. I finally brought and found an actor. Why are you describing it as an actor HHN? It's just a HHN. Congrats on HHN, but yeah, congratulations. Can't wait to make a video because I'm trying to complete the whole line of cotton shrouds. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately I can't help you then because I don't have any cotton shroud. Alternate styles, shall we say, alternate models from the 9206 line. I've only ever had the 2 grins. I do believe I've got another one that Kyle Cabrera sent me when I was at Vegas. He sent it to Carrie Ann's and I brought it home. And that was the Fangs. The Fang one, I think it was. The Vampire, the Fangs. But that's not going anywhere. That's not being sold. Let's have a look. As a thing, good thing. Yeah, all good things come to those who wait. Apparently true. Apparently true. Want to give up the HHN? Yeah, not many people want to give them up. You know damn well why as well. Right. So, update time. Well, I've been updating you on everything really. Even so, update time on October 2021 UK Halloween stock. Where the hell is these damn masks? I'll tell you where they are. The same place they was as soon as they got to this country. Or should we say Belfast. So, October, yeah. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months. Over 9 months. These bloody masks. 25th anniversary, ultra whites, scary movie masks, patriotic, devil face, yeah, vipers. Everything else that was meant to get is still in customs / trading standards hell. Now distributors did give me a little update the other day. And the update was basically, yes, it has gone to court and it is worth going to court for. So they basically submitted the case to a court. The court revised the case and said, yes, the distributors got a reason to fight and we believe their reasons are valid. So that didn't mean, oh yeah, they've won the case, released the stock, but obviously that's what we're wanting. So the court is basically processing the case. I believe the distributors should have been speaking to Belfast. I think it was Belfast City Council this week just gone. Now Belfast City Council apparently have some involvement of stopping the stock coming into the UK. So I believe at some point the solicitors should have contacted this Belfast City Council and these safety standards people in the week just gone. So come Monday, Tuesday or whenever, I have to phone distributors again and see if there's any change or any updates or anything whatsoever with regards to the stock. Now, it was referred to in the past that Funworld had assisted the distributors with regards to an expert. This expert was basically, I don't know what to call him or her, I think it's a him, but basically this person knew their stuff and knew what had gone on with the distributor stock and said, yes, this is something that is fightable and winnable and they are wrong to do what they've done. To add on to the time that has basically delayed all these masks even as I speak now, over Easter the courts were closed, so that delayed it even more into June. It's then been delayed again, June into July. Here we are now, still waiting for bloody information. But at the end of the day, the expert and the solicitors and the distributors have all got very valid reasons for obviously wanting their stock. The safety and committee sort of standards and trading standards and Belfast Council and whoever else have got their little daft reasons. But at the end of the day, apparently masks and products, not just for Ghostface but for all different products, but all these things have been sent away and tested and there's not been too much of a problem. So for the most part, these things should be bloody released, but they've got to be released properly under the eyes of the law. So the case is currently ongoing. As I say, there should have been contact last week with this safety standards at this Belfast council somewhere, which I don't know the full details of. And we hope that the case progresses. But the thing with court cases is they always take time. I mean, look at Johnny Depp's court case. Jesus, he was there for bloody weeks, wasn't he? You know. But here we are, 9 months past, and it's still slowly going through the courts. At the end of the day, it does look from the solicitor's point of view that there may be a good possibility that the stock could finally get released. The distributors, in their infinite wisdom, now want to just make sure, as I've said on this live stream before, they want to make sure that this does not ever happen again. So they added some sort of process onto the court case, or they basically wanted the judge to say, look, you know, look into this side of things as well and see what you think with this. Because, you know, 2021 stock is still no longer with us at this time, but just in lumber somewhere. You know, limbo, I should say. So the distributors want to reinforce the fact with the judge and say, look, please look at this side and this aspect and say, right, blah, 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 reason for this, reason for that. This can't be happening again in the future. So the judge is going to be looking at, one, the argument as to why it was pulled in the first place, and two, reinforcing the fact that in the future, Mr. Judge has got to look at the reasoning for this not to happen again. And again, this isn't just Ghostface items, this is Myers items, this is miscellaneous Halloween items, this is all sorts of items that's come from China, from Funworld. So Mr. Judge, whoever that is looking at all these different aspects. The solicitors are arguing their side, the expert thinks it's going to be a win. We haven't got any official news yet as to whether it's ongoing, 3/4 done, coming to the end, or whether it's just going to be dragging on for a while. But the point is, it's in process, and it looked to be positive. So we just now await to see what's going to happen. The question is, how long is this going to take on top of the 9 months we've already waited? It could be 14 months, over a year, before we even get any 2021 items officially in the UK. It could be longer, we don't know. So it is one massive, massive ball ache, to say the least. And of course, in all those masks, this 25th anniversary mask, hopefully without many problems, because we know that the first runs, aka Jan to March 2022 or April to June 2022, first run 25th mask sparkle hoods, vanilla or birthday cake smell, as I like to call it. So unfortunately, as we've done all these 9 months, it is still a waiting game at this time. Distributors will update me as soon as something is known. I will be checking in with distributors anyway, and we will see what happens. But the amount of times I've had to say this on a stream, whether it's one paragraph off a text message or whether it's something the distributors has told me, this has gone on too long. Too long. Here we are as fans, you know, 3/4 of a year later, and we're still bloody waiting, you know. It's pathetic. Trading standards, customs, you are gits. I'll just say gits just to keep it semi-sensible, but yeah, the crap that they've caused the fans and the distributors too. And of course the distributors are not happy. It's just one massive inconvenience, and it's not happened before like this. And they do know from court cases in the past with whatever it was that happened, because I don't know every detail, that these cases can just drag on and on and on, and finally you get a resolution of some sort. So let's just keep, as I've said before many times, let's just keep fingers crossed and hope that finally at some point this bloody 2021 stock gets released. I've got my order still intact with them, and I want my masks. You know, it's not distributors' fault, but I want my masks. You want your masks. Some of you still pining for the first runs, you know. We want these bloody masks, and they're still in limbo. And it's really just taking the piss now. Anyway, let's have a look. I have a secret mask coming too. Once I get it, I'll be able to say more. Alright. I'm still waiting for my fluorescence from Crypt. They keep getting delayed, don't they? The fluorescents are bloody jinxed as much as the October 2021 UK stock. God. It's always a delay, isn't there? I love to see what manufacture dates on them fluorescents as well. And I bet you, any money that there were still ultra-white moulds as well. Is there any Ghostface fireworks in the UK? Not to my knowledge, no, not to my knowledge. I don't know everything, so, don't quote me on that, but I've never heard of any. And I normally hear a lot. FedEx is finally here. Alright, check the box, make sure. Make sure somebody doesn't sign for it by the initial of E in the last name of Sonny. Because if they do, then you got a dodgy driver. That's what happened with mine. I actually messaged Dave a few days ago, told me to call him. I haven't called yet. Crypt owes me my Ghostface lives full costume over 4 months now. Bloody hell. I'm sure they'll get to you. Contact Dave Douglas, what can we say? Did you ever get your stolen FedEx package? No, I did not. So I suppose we can update you on that as well. So yeah, on I think it was May the 24th, I went to Vegas to stay with Carrie Ann and her family, see Vegas, see some of LA as well. Obviously Monsterpalooza on the weekend it was going. Met some YouTube people that I watch. Sean or Malfunk Sean from YouTube, very well known, very well. I used to work for Dread Central years ago, very well known chap amongst the horror world, movie world. Even at Monsterpalooza, I believe it was, I don't know if he was one of the organisers or the organiser, but he's known and he's an important fan, he is, important chap. I also met people called Grim Life Collective, if you've heard of them. They go around doing many locations, Michael and Jessica. And I also met a Canadian chap called Scott on Tape, who is a very good chap. All these people are good that I watch on YouTube. Scott does lots of locations. I've done many locations, but they've all mainly been in line with Auf Wiedersehen Pet, which is an 80s UK TV show. Filmed in 82, broadcast in 83 for Series 1, filmed in 85, broadcast in 86 for Series 2. Sadly, they lost a major cast member during Series 2, had to rewrite the ending and film awkward scenes. Then it returned in 2001, 2002, 2004 for a third, fourth series and a 2-part special. And they're the locations I've covered in the past. Mainly for the first 2 series. Little bits of number 1 and mainly number 2. Even so, that's my location sort of, background. Lining stuff up, making things match, seeing how it's changed over the years. And this is what Scott on Tape, Grim Life Collective, and even Malfunk Sean, he does as well. Malfunk Sean does many things, not just locations. So yeah, Monsterpalooza was really nice. Not just trying to get the 4 autographs from the Scream stars, but yeah, to see people I'd been watching for quite a while. And to see him in front of me shaking their hand and having pictures with him was very surreal. Anyway, yes, from the 24th of May till the, I think it was the 7th or the 8th of June, I was in Vegas. Little did I know at that time, because I kept checking in with the missus at the time. Says, have you, because June the 3rd was my birthday. And I thought that the other half had hidden this FedEx box as a surprise for when I got back from Vegas. Unfortunately, that wasn't true. So, according to FedEx, on May the 16th, which was a Monday, at 8:38 or 8:46, I can't remember, 8:46 in the morning, apparently FedEx delivered my parcel. The recipient of the parcel was somebody with the first initial of E and the last name of Sonny. And the signature was not a signature, it was more like somebody drunk writing 4 numbers. The 4 numbers actually looked sort of like 2017, and if you squint, they sort of look like 2019. Basically, the signature was bullshitted, and the name was completely fake because no one on my street, on the street behind, on the street surrounding, in the whole village, there is not anybody with the last name of Sonny and the first initial of E. So, what the hell happened to the parcel? I think, personally, I don't know and I can't confirm, but I am sure it was stolen. So we have at this house a Ring doorbell. Somebody comes down the path, we know about it. Somebody rings the bell, we know about it. We get notifications. She gets notifications, I get notifications. Yeah? Even the cats asleep on the settee in the armchair don't miss the sound of the little chime. So on the May the 16th, at apparently 8:46 a.m, FedEx delivered my parcel. Remember that? Delivered the parcel. When we look back at the camera footage on the time in question, no one comes down the path. Nobody appears. And it's not a dodgy angle camera. It's not the fact we missed them. It's not the fact they was out of range. No one came. We didn't even see anything of a vehicle go up or down the road or even to turn around. Normally when FedEx come here, they'll go down the road, turn around and come back up again. Whether it's a FedEx marked van, whether it's a outside company helping FedEx in an unmarked van. But they always go up or down or be cheeky sods and turn around on the neighbour's drive, which we would see on the camera. So at the time in question, nobody came to this door, ringing the bell, knocking the door, delivering anything. Gone. Yeah. Later on that particular date, at 9:30 or something around there, 9:38, something daft, we saw the post lady come. Post lady comes down the path, delivers the mail, off she goes. That's the only recorded action on that day of anybody coming down our path. So the Royal Mail lady delivers the mail, gone. Before that, we checked the footage, nothing, no FedEx. I got in contact with FedEx, gave them the tracking number, reported it as stolen and missing. They said, well, why do you think it's stolen? I says, I think it's stolen because number one, it's from Funworld. Number two, if for whatever reason somebody knew my name and linked it to Ghostface's website, not that I'm well known, but if somebody just did know and they saw Funworld as the sender, they would know there's probably going to be something decent in there, as in a rare item or something special or a collectible that's possibly worth a little bit, yeah? So would you believe that FedEx start looking into this, but they're not the best at looking into things? I says, who the hell delivered, or so-called delivered, that parcel that day? Oh, it was an outside company in an unmarked van with an employee that no longer works for FedEx. What a surprise. So the parcel goes missing, next thing you know, the driver pisses off. What does that tell you? Again, this cannot be 100% confirmed as stolen, just to cover my arse, but it is suspicious circumstances. Isn't it funny that after this parcel was delivered to an E. Sunny, who doesn't exist, that this driver all of a sudden quit? Was he sacked? Did he quit? Was it personal reasons? We don't know. When I get in touch with FedEx, they say they can't go into detail. If they want to go into detail, it has to go through the police. So, I go to the police. Hello, officer, blah, blah, blah. This is the situation. This is what happened. This has not been delivered. I can provide footage. There's footage from the time of possible delivery, which basically shows nobody entering the property or the path or the front door. Not even anyone chucking the parcel from a distance and it landing in a bush and me just being dumb and not seeing it. Trust me, the parcel is not here, never was. It has been bullshitted on the signature and bullshitted with the fact that it's delivered because it never was. Fact. The police then start looking into this. So I get back in touch with FedEx, say, look, you told me get in touch with the police. I have, so expect contact. Right? Now the person at FedEx I spoke to was generally okay and he understood the situation, and he says, I need you to be honest, have you got it? Is it delivered? I says, seriously? No, it is not delivered, and I can show you footage of the allocated time when it was meant to be delivered, which is absolute sod all there. He goes, alright, just so you know, I have to ask. Says, well, ask away, because I haven't got it. So I says, the thing that makes me think it's stolen is, number one, your driver's no longer there. Wow, yeah, but, but he's gone. It's amazing that he's gone when these special items were sent So apparently the items in the box was this. Scottish Lindsay edition handmade by robots. Was it one of 6 or one of 3 made? I don't know. I think it was 6, wasn't it? Anyway, Scottish Lindsay edition, right? Gone. Yeah. Scottish Lindsay edition black t-shirt with blue ghost face like Scottish Lindsay got. Gone. For some reason there was I think it was a green metallic, and RJ said it was an older green metallic, which I assume was a black and red tag style. I don't know for sure. Was randomly chucked in. He took it from his personal collection and chucked it in. Why a green metallic, I don't know. Also in there was 2 magazines I'd sent over from Scream 5, basically. Total Film and another one. I think it was Empire, so I lost my magazines. RJ had to check some stuff in them and he sent them back, and I never got them back, of course. The other mask in there, which I believe had an LOA with it, letter of authenticity or certificate of authenticity, I think it was a letter, was the number 1 resurrection mask, also used on the Scream 5 set. So there's a big reason to steal the bastard straight away. Now, was this planned, or was this delivery driver in the know of who I was and who Funworld was and thinking, hey, we could have something good here, I'm having this box? Or was it just a totally innocent coincidence that they just thought, this box looks interesting, I'm going to keep it? Did the box end up going to somebody else and it was a totally bogus address? Where it was delivered, who knows? All I know is there's a street behind me that's got a very similar name to our street, and I knocked on and I found neighbours and they said, yeah, he hasn't got it. So we get sometimes mail from the house behind. So there's a little crescent behind us which has got, I don't know, 10, 11 houses, and sometimes number 5 we get their mail, and I'm assuming they possibly get ours sometimes because there's very similar names in the road name. Anyway, I went down, checked. The neighbour was there. So, yeah, mate, he's got a villa in Spain. He ain't there at the minute, but I'll check all the places that the parcel men do leave parcels. I says, okay, the shed, the greenhouse, the back garden. He checked everywhere, nothing. I says, all right, you sure? He goes, no, nothing. I says, when's the owner of the house back? He goes, oh, end of the month or whatever it was. Yeah. But if he had been delivered to this other chap, he would have brought it round by now. And granted, yeah, I could always go and check when he is there, but I don't think it's there. So, number 1, resurrection mask. Number 1, gone. Also used on set of Scream 5, gone. And RJ commented at the time on a Zoom call, I think on emails as well, he says, oh, it's a shame, a real shame, he says, because I think that mask was used in Scream 5. I says, what makes you say that? He goes, oh, you can tell with the marks on it and some of the wear and tear, so to speak, that was used. I says, you think so? He goes, I think it was used. I says, okay. But again, gone. So it's very unfortunate, isn't it? Very coincidental that all of a sudden this driver no longer works for him. So I say to the police, look, get in touch. This is your department. Investigate. Find out who the driver was. Are you telling me that they don't have records, name, address, any details with regards to who this sumbitch was that's got my box? He says, you don't know he's got your box? I says, no, I don't, but I'm definitely suspicious he has, or she has, whoever it is. I'm guessing it's a he. And I said to the FedEx people, are your vans not tracked? The parcels are tracked, why the driver's not tracked? Oh yeah, it's something we're looking to introduce in the future. I says, well, you need to do it as soon as bloody possible. I've now lost super rare items because of some negligent little fuck that said he's delivered something when he hasn't. The police eventually got back in touch, not long after I reported. Says, oh, unfortunately there's too much red tape and we can't investigate properly. It says the best thing you can do is get back to the sender, aka Funworld/RJ, and tell them to investigate from their side because they're the sender and they're the shipper. So at the end of the day, whether they're the sender or the shipper, what the hell are the US police going to do what the UK police can't do, yeah? At the end of the day, it gone missing in the UK. It went tracked everywhere. It went to Stansted, it went to Leicester. Leicester's about 20 miles down the road from me. Yeah. It normally goes to Donington, which is 15 miles up the road from me. That's where I work, Donington, at the airport. So it didn't go where it normally goes. It went Stansted and then Leicester instead of Stansted and then Donington. Donington, it always seems to get delivered from Donington, so there's no dodgy bastards up there. But there's dodgy bastards at Leicester because my parcel's gone. So yeah, they're saying the UK police get the shipper to report it, which RJ and Funworld did. They went deep into this. And they say, unfortunately, it looks like a lost cause. So the US police aren't going to investigate shit. Plus, what could they find? All they're going to do is check the tracking, make some phone calls, and come up with the same shit that I've got here. So, number 1 Resurrection / Scream 5 mask, gone. Handmade Robots, rare t-shirt, old metallic, 2 magazines of mine. I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, all these things gone, because some thieving bastard thought they'd nick it. And you bet your arse that these things won't appear online, particularly the Resurrection mask, Scream 5 number 1, because collectors out there will know as soon as they see it that that's a stolen mask. You know it's got the writing on the side of the chin with a hash number 1 and it will say MTV edition. And RJ was saying, yeah, there's wear and tear and markings on the mask. I'm guessing fake blood, I don't know, which made him believe it was used in the film for 2022. Anyway, let me check the chat, because that was a long ramble, that was. Since August 2021, actually message day. Oh yeah, I got that one. But yeah, suspicious because the employee even quit. Exactly, such BS, definitely. I think somebody knew your name, put 2 and 2 together, seems too suspicious with the value of the box. This is why sub-drivers steal parcels, because they know courier services don't care or investigate. Yes, you're goddamn right. So, FedEx in the past, with regards to any box that RJ sent, whether it's had an LOA in it, whether it's had a mask or no mask in, there's been boxes RJ sent that haven't had masks in, it's just had other items in. Whatever he sent me at the time. And they've always got here. FedEx are normally very fast. It can be between 3 to 5 or 7 days maximum from Funworld to my house. This particular one was sent on, I believe it was Monday, May the 16th. In fact, hang on a minute. Let me bring the calendar up. I can tell you when it was sent. Right. So, Wednesday the 11th of May, RJ sends it out. Monday the 16th, so 5 days after, the so-called delivery is done, which is bullshit anyway. So 5 days, which is the normal expected time of a FedEx delivery from Funworld to me, which is really fast. And it didn't ever get here. Ever get here. So the time of leaving Funworld, going through the stops it went through, the tracking being updated when it was updated is perfectly legitimate. It's just ever since it went on the van to go to the out for delivery status, that's when it went awry. That's when some little shit went, I'm having this. So if anybody goes online anywhere and you see a mask listed that appears to be a Resurrection, and for some reason some dumb shit has put a picture of the side of the mouth and it says number 1 MTV edition, that's my mask. That's my mask. But will that happen? Has this thieving little bastard actually got some sense to never list this damn thing? And if the Scottish Lindsay blue Ghostface mask t-shirt and Handmade by Robots figures ever appear again, then you've got to question who's this seller, what they're doing, how have they come across it? I mean, the 2 magazines are almost irrelevant because I can get replacements. And yeah, the random metallic from RJ's personal collection, I don't know why he put it in, but he did. You know, green metallic, black and red tag, I suspect. Don't know for sure. Yeah, again, missing. But that's not really going to stick out because it's not too identifiable. I don't know if RJ signed any of these things or whether he wrote anything on any of the masks that were sent. But yeah, he spoke to me 2 nights ago on Zoom and he says, so still nothing on the FedEx box? I was like, no. I says, police can't do it, RJ, too much red tape. They told US police, or you as the shipper, that they want more from you. He says, well, we did everything we could. I says, yeah, I know. I says, I'm not asking you to carry on because I know you've done everything you can. So yes, some robbing bastard out there that may have a little bit of sense to not list it or ever put a picture of it online is enjoying that mask. Basically the thieving bastards. Again, I can't 100% prove that. But yeah, somebody out there, I believe, has opened that box and go, hey, look at this treasure trove. Or did it end up somewhere and it's still sealed and we don't know what the hell's gone on? Is there another story? All I know is it never got here, it never came down the path, it was never delivered here. The missus never got it, I never got it. No neighbour on the street. I went up and down this street, up and down the last street behind us. Up and down. People haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. He's done it? No. No, I ain't got no box, no. I don't believe anybody on my street is bullshitting, because they're all good people. There's mostly old couples around here. A couple of young couples, but mostly old couples. Why is an old man going to nick my mask? He don't care. Chap behind that has the similar address, he don't care. Old age pensioner, he don't care. Don't want a mask. So yes, effectively I believe FedEx had a dodgy driver and it was stolen. And when I say to FedEx, can you see who was meant to deliver it that day? Well, it was an outside contract and it was an unmarked van and it wasn't properly locked. Oh, was it not? Was it not? Or is the boss crooked and he's got it? Huh? Who knows? All I know is nothing ever came here. Ever came here. And when they first left me a voicemail, says, oh, Tim, we need you to be honest. If you've got it, you need to tell us. Like, what? Says, would I be bothering you? I'm at work trying to get in contact with someone where the phone's never bloody answered. I didn't know the chap was on holiday, but they left me a number to ring. I says, would you honestly think I'd be ringing you every day, leaving answer phone messages because I've got it and I'm just want to wind you up and make a claim? I says, I want my masks. I want my items. So you haven't got it? I was like, no, I haven't got it. And I can show you footage of our front path and our front door to prove it was never delivered at the time allocated on the bullshit PDF file that you sent me. Anyway, let's continue because I've waffled on too much about that. But yeah, I think you can retire sending FedEx to court. How stupid can they be to not know who works for them? Exactly. Anyway, let's get... where's Fun World? So, Ghostface has had quite a few items added to the arsenal recently. And, my God. It just seems to never end with products that keep coming for Ghostface. I'll just double check in. Let's have a look on the Fun World site. So don't forget that the Pumpkin Ghostface is exclusive to Mad About Horror this year. So you can't get the Pumpkin Ghostface anywhere apart from Mad About Horror. And again, keep your bloody fingers crossed that Customs don't pull these damn things, because that would really take the mick. Let's have a look. Ghostface knife, the jerseys, the pride, the dog. Oh yeah, this was a funny one. The dog one. Ukrainian mask, the ponchos, the meat cleavers. The nut. Yeah, I think we've seen these. Let's continue on. What's that? No, that's not it. Just checking on Fun World site. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, the neon signs. Yes, we've gone over them before. Patriotic costume, pumpkin kids. Scary movies, yes, being re-released in the USA this year. Screamers and Screamer costumes, aka Clive's mask. I think, yeah. So Fun World also have a new for 2023 link on their site now as well, but that's mostly Easter stuff at this time. With RJ Rabbit on the packaging, and you're thinking, RJ Rabbit? Yes, RJ created a character called RJ Rabbit, and he's on most of the Easter packaging for Fun World items. Did you not know that? Well, you do now. Just double checking the closeouts, as they call it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, let's have a look at Mad About Horror. Let me bring up the browser. Let me just get the correct window up for the stream. There you go. So currently on Mad About Horror's site, I always mention Mad About Horror because they're good to me, and I'll continue to be good to them as well because I've known them for quite a while now. Anyone should know Pure Horror and Charlie, or CM Horror, I think he is on Instagram now. Always good people, always interesting to watch and listen to the live streams. But yeah, here we go. So I'm just thinking, why is there two Scorch masks here? But there we go. Yeah, why is there two Scorch masks here? Slight second. What the hell does that mean? What's that mean? Slight second. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got images here, look. Ah, okay. Ah, right in the middle of the eyes there, you see that? So yeah, a slight second equals paint faults or marks. Example photos of the type of faults are attached. Perfect for both Dead by Daylight and Scream fans and Ghostface fans. By Funworld, 1 to 2 weeks for delivery. So $19.95 for a mask with a couple of defects. And then 25% off at the minute, and it's just another £1 extra for one without defects. Pre-order, these are the Ghostface lights. These were done almost exactly like there was in the 90s with the ASIS purple and black packaging. But yes, 10 lights, or lumières as they say in French there. These are pre-orders for 2022, so Funworld Ghostface lights. I've got some of these ordered too, $12.95. The Grade Breakers, they are Grade Breakers for Ghostface and the Dead by Daylight variants. I'm not sure if they got DVD variants on here, but we'll continue to look. You can also pre-order the Party Projector, which was also in stores last year in the USA, so people have got this in the collections now. You got the Carving Kit for $5.95, that's quite a good deal, that. And you have this, the Scary Peeper, which I saw an original of this on a Zoom call with RJ a while ago now, and it was different, totally different packaging. Same shape box, but yeah, the packaging's been heavily updated since the original, what I saw on a call with RJ. You've also got the adult costume of the pumpkin there, and you've got a butcher knife, which is similar to a Myers type knife Funworld do as well. There we go. As expected, you got the Silent Screamer, aka Barzilia. Mr. Burtbench has been at it again, which we saw on this stream earlier. And you have the Slayer kit without voice changer, which is basically chrome effect knife, aka a book replica, as some like to think of it, although many differences. The knife, basically the gloves, and unfortunately an ultra white mask, but an ultra white still Ghostface. But yes, we would all love an EU stamp on there, of course we would. Scary Movie Mask pre-order. These are re-released for 2022 with Funworld. Many people know this already. We have Handmade by Robots, which I believe Mad About Horror may still be the only UK sellers that sell these. Pink fluorescent, standard white. We've got the eggs, the original eggs, not the later ones. Green metallic, which was the ECCC exclusive at one time, Emerald City Comic Con. Kids 25th anniversary, and yes, 60-inch Ghostface Scarecrow, again pre-order. That was actually page 2. Why don't we get page 1? So page 1, there we go, you got a couple of differences. Still gutted about the lantern. Yes, true. I'll double check the chat in a minute. I'm just going to go through the Mad About Horror listings. But yes, pre-order now. Again, pre-order the Stop the War or the Ukraine mask. This is solid plastic mask, just exactly the same as the Pride next to it. So both of these are solid plastic hard PU masks. So again, pre-order $14.95 for the Pride. For the Ukrainian mask, Stop the War. $13.95 for the Pride. The alternate Slayer kit, which is going to be from a different supplier. This is with the voice changer, the chrome knife, the gloves, and yes, unfortunately, an ultra white. But again, still Ghostface. And there you go. The 6-foot standing figure, which is £109.95. Bloody hell. I didn't realise that was the price, but there you go. 6 foot Ghostface. That's what you want in your collection. Get on it. Get the pre-order going. I've seen one of them at the HorrorCon before I went to Vegas, and they're actually quite good. Looks like he's been on a bit of a diet, Mr. Ghostface, but you know, there you go. Pre-order now. So remember what this says in big bold font. It is this camera in it. Yes, it is this camera I'm looking at. Make sure I'm looking at the right camera. So pre-order now. Fun World Ghostface Pumpkin Mask. Mad About Horror UK exclusive. So remember, this is the only website you can order this from the UK for the Pumpkin Ghostface. Hard PU, solid plastic mask. This is not flexible. This is not going to be like the Scorched with regards to the materials used. This is a solid mask. Next along there, which you can order now, $29.95, and also one below, which is a non-glow. But you have a glow and a non-glow Jabberwocky Toys blown up Ghostface. I have these here just in the background behind my Woodsboro sign, which you can't really see on the little camera view at the minute. But yeah, these are good, and they're actually quite heavy as well. Heavy normally equals quality, which I can honestly say they're good quality anyway. So 25th anniversary masks, limit of 2 per person. I am actually unsure of what stock these are at this time, whether the 2021 first runs or whether the 2022 second runs. But you can always ask Mad About Horror. I'm sure someone will get back to you and they'll confirm one way or another, because they know that the fans like to ask questions like that, and the fans are particular in what they're buying, which is 100% fine, because we all like to ask questions and know it's a first run rather than a second. Second run, sadly, having problems. Similar to 2011 Collector's Edition Deluxes. We all know that, unfortunately. Next, here we go again. So this has got a bit of box damage on this one according to the listing. In stock though, $34.95, 25th anniversary mask box set, which is a bit of damage on this unfortunate listing. But the mask, Sparkle Hood EU stamp, vanilla smell, or birthday cake as I think of it, and the plastic knife in there, but some box damage. So for $34.95, there you go. $49.95, just about 50 quid for an undamaged anniversary box set. Dead by Daylight Viper, $19.95, that's a damn good deal. Vipers are actually quite nice. Many of the Vipers, for some reason, in the packaging or the shipping from China to UK stock, eventually when it did get here from some suppliers, the chins normally be seen to be tucked into the bottom of the shroud, which is very weird. But you can just literally go easy with the shroud and pull the chin out of the shroud and have it look like it does on the picture. But many of these masks I saw at the HorrorCon in May, loads of them, the chin was tucked into the shroud, and I went up to Mad About Horror stand, I saw these shrouds over the chin, I was like, So as cheeky as I was, I started pulling the chins out and making them look like they do on the picture. Because I felt, yeah, you know, make it look how it's meant to look. No offence to Mad About Horror, but I just thought, yeah, let's adjust these so they look how they should look, which I did. Next to that, you have Zombie Ghostface masks, which I believe these are 2021 manufacture dates. So more of a bluey sort of grey material compared to the picture there. But again, still a Ghostface zombie. Been around since 2010 and they're still here 12 years later. Next, we have in the listing an unpackaged fade in and out mouth mask, which is the green one. Of course, there were red fade in and out masks on the mouth, which I believe may have been a Spirit exclusive. I know there was exclusive to someone in the US, but yes, the red fade in and out mouth mask, a bit rarer. The green were the most common. So a normal green fade mouth mask, $24.95. They got one on package here, $21.95. Also the standard mask and knife set to the right there, $19.95. This is basically on the large, wide, thin card header with the plastic knife and, unfortunately, yes, an ultrawide. But again, it is still Ghostface. Hanging decoration, or the hanging figure, 36 inches. These are in stock again, $29.95. And there you go, a child in an adult version of the Scorch Dead by Daylight costume, or the cosmetic as I like to think of it, for the game. This is not 100% accurate to the game, but it's as close as it's going to get. That's going to be affordable retail item. That I do know from facts I've been told from Funworld. If they'd have gone to town and really replicated it to the exact detail of DBD, then it would have been a very costly costume, and they couldn't really do it that way. So DBD Scorch Ghostface is not 100% accurate, but it's as close as you're going to get. That's going to be affordable, mass retail produced, and put out there in the world. Would rather have that than it being cancelled and not existing. So there you go. Learn some facts. Skellyface Ghostface, this has been in and out of stock over the years. People have been pining for it at some points, and other times they go quiet about it. At the end of the day, this first came around in 2017. Hard PU plastic mask again, absolutely solid, no flex whatsoever, and polyester shrouds. Originally conceived by Frank McGovern, who's done many different designs of Ghostface over the years, including Viper as well. Devilface, Scarecrow, Zombie, you know, Frank's behind quite a few. Frank is a good chap. Knows his shit. So, Ghostface Bloody Knife, $12.95. Table Runner, and just below the hanging decoration, the same graphical image, just different in measurements. If you're particular, look at the details. Bleeding Mask, Mezco 18-inch Ghostface, $84.95. So, lots of these things all back in stock. We have what they're just listing as the Killer Knife, which was originally part of a concept of Clive again, 1995 there. I believe the company Rubber Johnnies have took over this, and they sell this as well. I believe, don't fully know every fact on that. 2 pre-orders here for the Kid Robot plushes. You've got an 8-inch and a 16-inch. And then, yes, another killer bargain, as Neil would say on the live streams from Mad About Horror. 18-inch plush Ghostface. Sadly, was that a damaged one? Let's have a look. I can't remember why this was discounted. Yes, imperfect box, that's what it was. Handmade by Robots, Killer exclusive, again a bit of damage, so that's $24.95. Stab hanging decoration, Rudsborough hanging decoration, the sign there. Sideshow figures back in stock, and NECA Ghostface 8-inch clove figure back in stock. Patriotic, out of stock. These are all of a sudden flying out of people's stock. I don't know what the hell's going on with these. Jordan Pearl in the chat earlier, I don't know if he's still here. Jordan sent me one, and it was the only one he had. So thank you, Jordan. Then I said, oh, you know, I've got a couple more from Mad About Horror. I'll send you one back. The stock picture is actually incorrect as the actual item produced, as many fans should and will know from these streams and other information I put out there. The sample mask was exactly the same as what you see in the picture, with a style of hood. And basically the updated Devilface Dead by Daylight mask was the exact same style of hood, just in a pleather material rather than a poly material. The release Patriotic USA flag mask was actually standard polyester shroud and not what you see in the picture. So don't expect what you see in the picture if you're not in the know. You will be getting a standard shroud Patriotic, simple as that. Another out of stock, unfortunately this time, is the 25th anniversary Ghostface voice changer. They are about here and there, so have a look, but just don't get price gouged on them. Also in stock, Mezco Living Dead Dolls Ghostface. So ones that have not got a damaged box. Let me get my words out. Right, last page. So out of stock on the 7-inch Ghostface NECA. Out of stock on the Woodsboro City Limit. Bloody hell, they've gone. Out of stock on DBD Devils. Yes, unfortunately, over time, mainly in the USA, and I believe on some of the UK stock, I'll be asking distributor to check it when he finally gets it. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the Devils suffered some problems with the mouth paint, with the hoods sticking to each other in the shipping process and the boxing up process, I'm guessing. But still a nice mask if you can get it. So $14.95. Again, this is pre-order at this time because they're waiting for more stock. But a nice mask. If you want an updated Devil, get on it. The standard Devil is exactly the same mask. Some people thought there were differences in mould, but there's no differences. The only differences between a DBD Devil and a standard Devil is the overall finish. So the overall finish of a 2017-18 Devil 19 and 20 is this more of a matte finish on the red mask itself. On the 2021 Devils with a DBD style hood, so different hood, pleather material, there was more of a gloss to the mask, very shiny, which some people love and some people don't. So standard poly shroud on the original Devil, pleather shroud on the later Devil as of 2021. Original Devil, more of a matte finish. 2021 Devil, glossy finish. Brandon James mask, Woodsboro City Limits signs. 25th anniversary costume, which again, unfortunately, still out of stock. More Brandon James, Tooney Terrors, and all out of stock at this time, according to the site at least. But there you go. So some exclusives from Mad About Horror this year. If you have not pre-ordered, we said this last year, I said this last year, I will say this again. If you have not pre-ordered these special or items that you want, aka pumpkin, you know, get on it. Do it now while you still can. And then come delivery time in Halloween, which hopefully they'll get delivered and shipped out and distributed to us, you will be able to receive a mask that's going to end up becoming rarer, isn't it? And you guarantee somewhere there's going to be a price gouge in some bitch that's going to get some pumpkins in the USA or some this or some that. You guarantee some git's going to price gouge somewhere. So get them for a reasonable price while you can pre-order. Do it as soon as possible. Let me check the chat. Let's have a look. I think yes, finally made it to a live stream. Hello, Mr. Parker. Still gutted, but yeah, the Ghostface Lantern. I've got a Ghostface Lantern. Where is it? Yeah, the Ghostface Lantern was unfortunately cancelled, and also there was rumours about the DVD Gravebreakers being cancelled as well. As you noticed on this Mad About Horror site, there's only one Gravebreaker listed, the standard Ghostface. I didn't see any Gravebreakers for the Viper, the Devil, or what was the other one? I can't remember now. What was the Gravebreakers? I forget what the third one was. So yeah, Ghostface. Oh, they're not listed anymore. What the hell? Not listed? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Let me check the rest of the chat. Hello, Mr. Rex. Yes, hello, Mr. Parker. Hello, Sky Scar. 25th anniversary voice changes on eBay for $19.99. That's good. Going to ask another sale question. Do you have an extra pink and orange Ultra? No. Only asking as I only have the green and can't find them anyway. No, I had a pink recently that went to... Oh, what was the name? A girl that had pink hair. She loves the colour pink. I forget, she's a fan on Instagram. She's on Facebook. Oh, I can't remember her damn name. But yeah, she had my last pink. And I did have a fluorescent green, but that's in reserve for Rodrigo at Hello Sydney, so I can't let that go because I promised him. But yeah, I had these green and pink spare, but I didn't have any oranges whatsoever. The oranges in 2019 and 20 are the fluorescent ultra-white Ghostfaces. Ultra-white mould. Unfortunately, I had a lot of problems, mainly on the orange ones, because the orange ones were always on the top of the boxes they were shipped in, and there are lots of chips and scratches and marks. So oranges suffered quite a bit. A lot of mine got sent back. Other colours did suffer with problems too, but for the most part, pinks and greens were the ones that were mostly okay. Oranges suffered quite a bit, which was always unfortunate. But yeah, even in more recent stock, I understand from fans here and there that yeah, there was still sadly a couple of problems. It's just something with ultra-white masks. They just don't seem to like the paint going onto them, or if they do get the paint onto them, which of course they do, there just seems to be the odd problem here and there. I don't know what it is with that particular mask and the fluorescent paint. It just doesn't like to agree with it 100%. But I don't know, maybe things could have improved since 19 and 20. And maybe 2021 stock was better. I don't know, I never got any. Again, we didn't have the chance to order any from the UK distributor. They were discontinued on our distributor's stock list. whereas the USA still could get some like Crypt Keepers of Dave Douglas. So yeah, unfortunately though, yeah, my fluorescents were gone quite a while ago now. And yeah, it was only the odd pink and green that I found in the loft. So yeah, the young lady had the pink. She did a video on it actually. It's on YouTube. And yeah, the greens for Rodrigo. So, and I know you say you've got. Did you say you've got the green? I don't know. What did you get? Oh yeah, you only had the green. Can't find them anyway. Yeah, yeah. But sorry, Vince. But it's a thing I used to say, that is I used to keep stock back on purpose when people did ask, and normally it's a no from everyone else, and I could say yes. But yeah, the fluorescents in the first place from 19 and 20, I didn't have many of them in the first place. I ordered a shitload, but loads of them went back because I just couldn't sell them as they were, and I didn't want to sell them as rejects or faulty mass. I just wanted good ones and to sell good ones only, which is what I did, but there was only a few of each year because of too many problems. And it was also the same with 19 and 20 metallics. Even in my own personal collection for 19 and 20 metallics on ultra white molds, it is very hard to find a decent blue metallic, yet the green and the purple was always a little better, although they again did suffer from problems as well with paint spatter and runs and chips. So something with these ultra white molds that just don't like paint going on them, with regards to factory processors or Q&A. I don't know what it is. I don't mean to insult Funworld either, but just something with these masks on ultra white molds, whether it's some sort of paint, metallic or fluorescent, didn't always agree with coming out the best, which isn't good. But I don't know, maybe people have got stuff in recent time of those particular types and maybe they're okay. At the end of the day, there's always going to be good and bad in everything, whether it's a mask that's being made or produced or whether it's anything else. And you can do what Carrie Ann did in Hollywood. She routed through a peg full of masks and a box full of masks for 25th, trying to find a decent one that she wanted to take home, and she couldn't because they sadly had problems. So it was the same with my 2019 and 2020 stock with fluorescents and metallics. I was routing through all my boxes of many I ordered, trying to find good ones, one to sell to fans asking, and two for my own collection. I always like to have 2 sets of metallics and fluorescents if they're made, and I didn't even get 2 complete sets myself because of unfortunate problems. Those problems which I hope will be resolved in future if they continue to make those types. I hope. Just double checking on the Funworld site. I'm sure there was something, yeah. Wasn't it on like the last page? Yeah, I don't know. It's concerning that the Grey Breakers are finished. So yeah, the Lantern, no more. Grey Breakers apparently no more, which is weird because the distributors haven't spoke to me about them. Yeah, I've got them on order, all the Grey Breaker types I ordered. Yeah, I've heard nothing about them. So again, another question when I phone them on Monday, see what they got to tell me. No, not a lot else. I was going to mention another website that I linked to on my site, but you know what? Tonight I'm not going to mention them because they didn't even thank me for the link I put up. So I think I might just take the link off. You email someone, say, oh, you know, Ghostface site, a known Ghostface site. I put a link up for you because you do Ghostface items, and just not even one reply. So I'm not mentioning them tonight. And yes, this dodgy site here, yes. Anyone watched the RJ interview yet? Because if you haven't, you are behind. But also, look at this. June the 12th was my last news. I need to put Clive's Ghostfest image up here and some information on it. And yeah, obviously there's been additional cast to Scream 6 ever since this last report went up on my site. But yeah, life being what it's been with me, I've not really been online much with regards to Ghostface, Scream, or even at all. The odd bit of Facebook, and that's about it. Some people know reasons, but I'm not going to go into them on this stream. Personal issues. let's leave it at that. But yes, Mad About Horror there, look. So these are the Mad About Horror official exclusives for this year. You can only get them in the UK from Mad About Horror, simple as that. We've said it before. So yeah, Pumpkin, the 6-foot figure, and the Mask and Knife voice changer, basically Slayer kit with voice changer, is going to be the only UK place you can get that particular Slayer kit. And yes, even better, they've got the one without the voice changer if you're a fussy one for the collection and you want both types. So there you go. Right. Oh dear. Let's get back to normal, shall we? So, aside from that, how long have we been going? We've been streaming 1 hour 41. I say about an hour and 35. There's probably 5 minutes of starting soon screen, which I still need to get some music to put on it so it's not so dismal on the first start. But yeah, I don't know. There was something I wanted to show the lantern again, but I don't know where I put the damn thing. But yeah, RJ unfortunately did confirm the lantern was a no-go. Retailers did not react to it. They did not order many, so that's why they were cancelled. I think he said it was the same with the Grey Breakers too. People just didn't react to it. Again, these mass retailers are messing us up as collectors. The retailers, the mass ones, are the ones that depict whether we do or do not get items from Funworld's catalogue. So, for example, if the 2016 Silver Chrome didn't get any popularity amongst mass retailers, we wouldn't have had it. Because they wouldn't have been buying it and Funworld wouldn't have sold it. So, thankfully, that had interest and we ended up with some. Again, they're gouged to hell now when you do see them. But yeah, the Lantern and the Grey Breakers are just, it didn't have the interest they wanted. Which is bad. But yeah, something very interesting was shown in RJ's office the other day on a Zoom call, but I can't say nothing about it. It's painful, you know, he says, oh, look at this, and you go, wow, look at that. Oh, you can't tell anyone. Oh, for God's sake. Why did you show me? Come on. What do you think of this? And something comes on the screen, you're like, oh, yeah, you know, that's good, yeah. That's nice. You can't tell anyone. Oh, for God's sake. He did say, oh, it says, oh, you can tell somebody you've seen this. So there was another item that's come in that people will be able to buy, I'm guessing around Halloween, I'm not sure. It didn't say the release date or an approximate release time. But I saw something RJ showed me. I'll say this. Apparel, Ghostface of course, and more in relation to December. There you go. So, yeah, he says, oh, you can say on your stream or Twitter that you saw something first that's going to come later in the year. I says, okay, so there you go. So yeah, something apparel-wise for Ghostface late this year. I'm just not sure where and when it's going to be available, whether it's going to be a very late in the year release or whether it's going to be more a Halloween release. So we'll see. Yeah, I know I'm very brief on this, but honestly I can't really say anything else. When he showed me, I was like, oh, hang on, Audrey, let me just set the screen recording. No, you can't record this. I said, you sure? Yeah. No, you can't record this. And I was just messing about. I was going to record the screen and you'd say, you know, wind him up. But yeah, I didn't record it in the end. But yeah, on Zoom calls, of course, you can record them. And I mean, I can record them two ways, via the Zoom option or via my graphics card, which has an option to record the whole screen. But yeah, something good coming though. Something good coming later in the year. And as RJ says, there's so much going on, and there is so much going on. The first time I'd spoke to him, 2 days ago, was quite a while. I think I'd spoke to him, last time I'd properly spoke to him was shortly after I got back from Vegas at the start of June, or second week of June. But yeah, interesting things happening. Very interesting things happening. I'd really love to say one of them, but I would be in serious trouble. But yeah, interesting Interesting things. It was really nice a couple of months ago. See that window peeper, which they've obviously renamed now with a different packaging, but the same item. That was interesting to see in its original concept, packaging wise. But it is what it is, eh? It is what it is. Let's have a look. Just gonna check the chat. I know I'm sort of running out of things to bloody go over now. The RJ interview was great. Thank you, Mr. Parker. Yeah, it was a bloody long one, but you know, I had to take full advantage while I had the chance. So, yeah, over 3 hours, it's, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? But you won't be seeing that anytime soon again. Have to get going. Okay, Kyle, no problem, I understand. Have a good one. Ghostface wearing a Santa hat. Not quite, not quite. Nice Pyro, I picked one up too. What did Pyro get? He just brought it. What did he buy? Oh, the 25th anniversary voice changer. Yeah. I don't know. Well, yeah, we are. This Pegamas, look. Look at that. Look at that hooded fearsome. Yes, look at that hooded. I'm going to say hooded fearsome because that's my right. Look at that Droop Hood Generation 2. Look at that. Yeah. Droop Hood Generation 2. For sale, $20. Yeah, right. You'd snap my hand off, wouldn't you? Oh, look at that beauty. RDS. Originally from Carry On. What else we got? Oh, my original fearsome. Yeah, original first fearsome. What's this? ASIS signed by RJ. ASIS normal, ASIS normal, ASIS normal, and orange ASIS. Okay. Alright, let's put these back on for now. Yeah, I just thought of something I can show you. I think he's selling these at the minute. I think he still is. So Clive Barzilio, aka Burtbench, he should be paying me for this damn video. Mention him enough. Yes, Clive Barzilio, aka Burtbench Designs, believes he may have found the actual same material as used mainly, I think, in the Scream 1996 and Scream 2 1997. The particular same sparkle fabric, which some are known as jersey knit and some say silver lurex. Incredibly hard to find, incredibly rare to find, and you go searching on Google, you're not going to have an easy time finding this. Now, I've had 2 sparkle robes in my possession over my whole collecting time. One sparkle robe, say, I don't know, I'll just say the first version I had off Clive, was Scream 2 base, Scream 2 pattern, Scream 2 design, whatever, Velcro down to, you know, the chest and that. Cost me whatever it cost me at the time, I can't remember. But yeah, it was a sparkly robe and it looked the part, it was a nice design, built-in sort of gloves, so to speak, and it was nice. But then Clive came across this stuff, which I was like, yeah, this is bloody nice. And he says he believes this is the movie accurate material, which was not easy to find. And I believe if you're going to ask him where he got it, he's probably not going to say. But this particular material is believed to be the same stuff. Yep. So if anybody is out there wanting a Scream or Scream 2, I think he does a Scream 3 and a 4, but basically if you want a movie accurate sparkle robe, I mean, I like the Scream 2 design, that's just my preference, but yeah, you can talk to Clive and receive some of this lovely stuff, which it actually looks very much the part, and I believe he could be right. It could be the same exact material. I think again, don't quote, but I think Clive brought all that he could buy, and he's obviously still got some left to make costumes. Again, don't quote me, ask Clive on his Instagram or whatever, and basically see what he's got to say. But I will say, this came, and yeah, there's no stab knife in it, and there's no Generation 2 mask, of course, or RDS or whatever else. But yeah, this came, and I was very pleasantly surprised at how good this actually looked, how it wears, the length of it, the design. It is basically the Scream 2 design or template or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you are in need of a sparkly costume that really looks good, and they'll even do you the insert card. I've seen in Stab, yeah, and give Clive a nudge. But when you get this material in your hands, you know, when you receive your box and you open the box and there it is the shit. It is the shit. So get in touch with Workbench if you want something that's almost, you know, screen accurate, so to speak. I believe it could be. The thing is, with Scream, it was 1996, isn't it? You know, Scream 2 obviously 97. Nate Reagan and other contacts are out there, of course. You got Skip Crank, JP Jones, Anthony Massey may even have contacts, I don't know. But yeah, when it comes to confirming exactly or confirming 100% whether this is the same, I don't know if we can, but Clive's pretty sure that it is possibly the same stuff. So yes, Jersey Knit is what it was called many years ago. And yeah, it was always rumoured to have this silver lurex weaved into it. But whatever this is, if it is the same, it is the same. If it isn't, you know, I don't think we'll ever fully 100% know, but this is good stuff and it does look really nice. So give him a nudge. Oh, hang on, it's here, look, it's here. It's here. I'm just thinking, what's in this box? Oh, there you go. Hey! Let's turn this off. Would you ever do a collection video, like showing all the masks and other stuff you got? Hello, Martin Scholes. Who are you? Who I am? My name's Osborne. What for? Like, I shall report you. Yeah, you'll know what that's about, won't you? Thank you, Martin. I know people like the Alvida Zane stuff, and yeah, I miss doing it, but I will be doing more. It's just at the right time. Anyway, Alexa, turn off office light. Have a look at this. Look. Yay! There you go. There you go. It is a damn shame they're not continuing with these. A damn shame. Alexa, turn on office light.
Okay.
There you go. So yeah, there you go. Ghostface light up lantern. Unfortunately, not going ahead. So this thing actually has got, you got a hole there, you got a hole there, and it is meant to have a handle that comes up here. So whether it actually had one as the sample and it got taken off, or whether it didn't have one because it was a sample, I don't know. But yeah, one of the only samples I know of, and now bloody discontinued. Bloody fun world, eh? Showing us stuff, teasing us, and then mass retailers going, oh, I don't think so, I don't think we want it, and then we get nothing. But yeah, this was sent by the distributor a little while ago. Says, oh, you know, we think this has stopped now, but you can have this. I was like, ooh. So yeah. Imagine if this was in that FedEx box. See, another rare piece. Alright, it's not a fantastic, it's not a Resurrection Scream 5 mask, but you know, again, the hen's teeth of Ghostface items now. A few samples done and then retailers didn't want it. Sods. Yeah. Can't really see, of course, with the light, but you saw it before. There you go. Yeah. To Screen Fan 2008 though, I slowly went through my collection over time when I first started doing these Ghostface streams. So if you go to my playlist on my channel on YouTube, you'll see ghostface.co.uk live streams. And if you have the time and the patience and the tolerance to watch them, then you will see that over the period of weeks as the stream starts and carry on, that I do go through the collection. Yes, it is not every single item in the collection, but for the most part, there's the main majority of all the masks I've got, which includes some very special masks like HHN, Resurrection Mask, Fantastics, Fearsomes, as I will say, ASIS, bloody all sorts of masks. Special metallics, you know, early sets of metallics from 2013, which were EU stamp. EU stamp metallics in 2013 did not exist in mass retail. There was race stamp EUs, so they wasn't mass produced on EU stamps. Yeah, RJ did a few stamps on EU molds of metallics, which at that time were still 4 colours, including the red, of course. So red, blue, purple and green. So yeah, but you know, as the streams go on, more the collection's shown. So if you have the time and want to go through them steadily, I'd recommend you go to the playlist, start at the first video, and you will see as the videos go on, more and more the collection is shown week by week. HHNs, glow and non-glow types, so store-bought and one of the 250s, the 250 batch. I have number 11, I have number 248 as HHNs, and I have a store-bought HHN, which is a glow. Also, talking of that, I've got to speak to Zach Bartron because he's got one for me, which is a store-bought. But yeah, let's have a look. But yeah, no idea what this is all about. This is basically a Ghostface stream with regards to Ghostface, aka Scream, to Martin Scholes. I know, obviously, you say you know me from the Alfredo Zine, the videos. I found that one was close and it had that shredded look on the edges, but only got it as a sample and it's sold out now. $30 for a yard. Yeah. I don't know. There are a couple of other things in here that unfortunately didn't get approved as well. I think. Yeah, there's like a drawstring backpack that didn't get approved, or didn't get the go-ahead, I don't think. What's your favourite candy? Again, sample tags as well, no manufacture date on the back. Yeah, and so these drawstring backpacks are like a couple of samples and that was it, no longer done. Not good. All these good things and we don't end up with them. Well, not mass retail anyway. And I never knew them items were going to be sent to me either. So, I don't know. Some may assume, oh, I bet he begs the distributors for whatever he can. No, I don't. I got that box the other week, I think before I went to Vegas. And I opened it, I was like, bloody hell, a lantern and drawstring backpacks, what's this? And I phoned distributor, I says, what's these items, you want them back? Can I show them on my stream? I said, oh no, they've been cancelled, you can keep them. It's our gift from us to you. I said, bloody hell. I said, okay. So I said, what's happened with the lanterns? Oh, our lantern's been discontinued. I was like, come on. I said, what's up with these drawstring things, which are okay, you know. I said, oh no, not doing them now. Been cancelled. I said, for God's sake, anything else going to be cancelled? And then yeah, the grey breakers get cancelled. I was like, God, what next? But yeah, it's just disappointing that mass retailers, obviously, are the ones that have got to order stuff, and if they do order, then it gets done, and if they don't order, then it doesn't get done. Simple as that. That's the bad thing with collecting sometimes. You see all these things in the catalogues. For the most part, most fans want everything. And then, yeah, you don't get everything. because mass retailers go, no. I'm just going to bring up Hot Topic, because I think at this time, Gordon Bennett, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, this is what I've been hearing lately. Again, I've been offline about a month and a half, and I keep hearing that the range just keeps getting added to and added to and added to, and what I can see on this screen, yeah, they're not lying. So some people send me links and article descriptions, and I think, what's this? So here we go. Let's have a look. I've definitely watched it. Yeah, have a look at Screen Fan 2008. Drawstrings are cool. They are, they're nice. Watching this while on the train going home from work. Thank you. I hope it's a smooth ride. Let's have a look. I also finished making myself a cryptic gauze because I couldn't afford one. I used to work at Hot Topic as a stocker. Oh, really? Well, there you go then, Hot Topic. So, it says here, sort by bestseller, but that's just a preference that's already loaded on the site. So there you go, look. Ghostface, you like scary movies too, on the description there. That's the graphic. The Ghostface, like it. I sort of reply to the. Think of this as negative Ghostface, which many fans have tried versions of this as a mask they've made themselves over the years. But yeah, Screen Ghostface black and white split T-shirt, Ghostface Bloody Knife T-shirt. Where, what the hell's that on it? What's the text? Got like a Chinese text on it. Okay. I don't know what that is. What is it? Made in China. You've got a lady's Ghostface purple tie-dye tube top. You've got leggings, or pyjama pants as they call them over there in the US. Want to watch scary movies as a vest or a tank top here. There you go. Jesus, there's a big range, isn't there, with the apparel. Call Me with the Ghostface girls t-shirt there. You've got a horror movies and chill enamel pin. Let's have a look at that in a large image. There you go. Comes on a little card. I bet Maggie's got that. I bet she has, hasn't she? Horror movies and chill. But yeah, pyjama pants as they call them. Vest top. Girls cami they call it. Cami plus size. The shorts, or the same design on the tops. Is that same design on the shorts? You want to watch scary movies? Question mark. There you go. Nice. Tie-dye tube top plus size. Plus size shorts. Ghostface killing villain enamel pin. Killing like a villain, it says. Ghost, as in Ghost the band. One of Douglas's favourites. Drown Boy Productions. Ghostface earrings. Knife on a blade. They look good. This one, I swear RJ showed me this on a Zoom call. Oh no, then again, no, it wasn't that one. Look, Ghostface wants to watch scary movies. I know he showed me one of them on a Zoom call. Backpack, chain, more earrings, socks, bloody hell, logo leggings, more socks. Bloody air fresheners, what next, man? You know, ages ago, I remember doing a call with RJ, and at one time he said, because there was never a Zoom call then, Zoom didn't exist, but it was a phone call. He says at one time he didn't want Ghostface everywhere. He didn't want Ghostface on toilet rolls and this and that and the other. He wanted to keep Ghostface more respected and not litter him everywhere. But it seems with Hot Topic at least, he's going on almost anything now. Ghostface ice patch, Ghostface knife, crossbody bag, tropical lanyard. I think Maggie's got one there. We'll see a trust on a little rubber knife sort of addition there on the little keyring. Killing like a villain again, as on the other item. What else? Ghostface manga panels t-shirt. Scream Ghostface mask. Scream Ghostface mask. Unfortunately, the picture is an ultrawide, not an EU. Be good, innit? Even if it was a Hot Topic exclusive, get some standard Shroud EUs back. Come on. Ghostface Call Me neon crew socks. Ghostface manga panels again, alternate t-shirt there. There you go. 8 out, it takes you back to the top of the page every time. Knock knock, who's there? Who's there? Ah, who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Okay, Ghostface. Too Ghoul for School, that's different. Ghostface, purpley tone mask. Bleeding mask, God, that's had a better picture taken. Gee, that's a bit of a dodgy picture, that. Could look better. Screen Ghostface costume. I think there's more as you scroll down. Yeah, there you go. So hoodie top with want to watch scary movies on the back. Ghostface. This is more off the Screen 3 image. I remember this well. Yeah, the Screen 3 promotional image of Ghostface. EU stamp. Scroll all the way down again. Call Me on like a Jesus. Grey wash girls long sleeve shirt. Ghostface leggings, Ghostface on the side of the leg there, and a little image. What's the other image? Where is it? Look. There you go. That's the other image on it. Scroll all the way down again. Nice site you got here, Hot Topic. Ghostface Horror Club. He's got a image around the chest there, and then an image on the back, much bigger. Horror movies and chill, same as the enamel pin. Leggings, tie-dye. Let's go forward. Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong one. That's for the slider at the bottom. We're going to go. There you go. What's that? Ghostface skirts. Bloody hell, look at this. Suspender skirts, small and large, and that's it. That's your lot. Jesus Christ. Oh, you got the candy grabber. I've just seen the chat. I've got the candy grabber. It's here behind. Yes. Yeah, mine, I mean, this is Dusty, it's been behind the computer screens, but yeah, mine, I just hung it up and I've just hung it at one time. But yeah, it was starting to get in the way behind me and I kept knocking into it, so I didn't want to pull the tag off. But yeah, these things, these were actually an idea of Spirit Halloween, RJ tells me. He just allowed it with Ghostface on the bag and, you know, Ghostface name on the tag, of course. So yeah, this was an original idea by Spirit Halloween to have these. But yeah, there you go. Oh dear. I'm gonna send a pic. You're gonna send a pic, okay. Oh god, I've just knocked him off now. There we go. But yeah, someone said, oh, Hot Topic's got loads of Ghostface stuff. God, they weren't kidding. I bet if you got just one of every item, you'd be talking hundreds of dollars. Jesus. Hundreds of dollars. Right. $6:37 PM here in Michigan. Bloody hell, 6:37. What are we here? Almost midnight. Jesus. It's midnight. Right. Okay. I was thinking, is there anything else to show? Oh yeah, we had some 19 and 20 metallics that we wanted to get rid of, but I don't know what's happening with them at the minute. There was some interest shown, but nothing's happened with them yet. aside from that, yeah, this chap's seen better days. This was actually in the passenger side of my car, so the sun got it. It was hanging, it was wedged in the window, the passenger side, and this just used to hang in the side of my car. So as you drive by people and they look, they go, bloody hell. But yeah, 2017 EU stamp. One of the rarer types of EU because 17s were very hard to find. But still got a smell as well. A little bit, but it's there. Yeah, this was another one I was considering getting rid of, but I'm not sure at the minute. I've got to double check if this is in a particular picture I took. So this, I think this is one of the ones that almost went to the Screen 5 set. This one. This and a few others almost went to the set of Screen 5. And yeah, there you go. Here's the this is the same style. This is what I was talking about earlier. So this hood style with the curve and all of this is the same hood style as the sample USA Patriotic mask. So this ended up being the same style with regards to the cut of the fabric, but it was just a pleather material on the DVD side of it. So yeah, this is the much glossier finish Devil as mentioned earlier, whereas the other Devils are more of a matte finish. But on top of that, yes, of course, we have this chap. I was just looking behind as to what was about, what I could show quickly. But yeah, Vipers, and for some reason, Vipers, I can only assume they've got a different way of coding manufacture dates. On the Vipers, why, I will never know. But on the Vipers, you haven't got your standard manufacture date, and even on the Devil here, you've got a very strange manufacture date. So normally you would see MFG. What's it say? Have a look at another one. Yeah, it's different on these 2017s, but you'd normally have a manufacture date. Have a look on this, yeah, so you normally have manufacture date April to June 2019 or MFG April to June 2019. But yes, for some reason on the Dead by Daylight styles you have different codes now. Like this one says 2104, which is 2021, 04 being April to June, I'm guessing, because 04 representing April. And then you've got like a lot number, which is 099194 SP1. I don't know. There you go. But made in Foshan, Guangdong, China. Foshan is a factory that does EU stamps, that did Resurrections, it did Collector's Edition Deluxe 2011, that did HHNs, that did 2017 EUs, it did many EUs. Yeah, but for some weird reason they've started coding them different with DVD. I don't know why. And it's the same on the Devil as well. So the Devil 2104 099194, is that the same as the Viper? Yep, same as the Viper. And yeah, made in Foshan, Guangdong, China. So Devils now different coding. So below the barcode numbers 2104 099. There you go. 099194. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah. I think that's it for now. Get my words out properly. Unless I need to be streaming a bit longer, so I'm distracted, if possible. Unless anybody wants to see any specific masks, then you can ask now in the chat. You want to see Resurrection mask, you want to see HHN, you want to see, I don't know, Metallic. What else? I don't know. Anyone wants to see something from the collection that you know exists and want to ask to see it, then now's the time. I'm not doing this to boast, I'm not doing this to be big-headed, I'm doing this to just extend the stream time a little. What have we going? We're going 2 hours 15, I wouldn't mind doing another 10 minutes, But if anyone wants to see any masks, then ask. Anything in the background. I don't know, look at the fluorescence, look at 25th anniversaries, look at Black and Red EU, look at Fantastic, look at Zombies, Fearsome, or Gen 2s, look at Raised EU Stamp Metallics, Patriotic, K&B replica of a Clive on the bust, I don't know. Let's have a look. So I'm just catching up with the chat. Hello, Kurt. G'day, Kurt. What are you doing, son? Yo, chop chop. Hey, Keithy. Come on, Keith. Let's have a look. Morning, Jigsaw JP. Yeah, it's morning for Australia, isn't it? G'day, Bruce. It's not the same gauze, but it will work. Oh, Darky Darko, I'm going to send the pic. Couldn't be less of the morning then, even, I suppose. Yeah, evening. It is 11:45 p.m. here. Sammy's Horror Zone. I want to see it all. Show a HHN one more time if possible. Yeah, I can do that. I have a couple 27 metallics on the way. Somebody that asked about them metallics, they're 2019 and 2020 metallics. Only purples and greens. There's a couple of defects on them. Oh, what's that? Oh, Darky's sending messages. Okay. Love the EUs. Yeah, EU's always nice. But yeah, the data metallics are 2020 and 2019. We'll just move that cup. Let's have a look. Yeah, metallic green with some paint problems. Nothing serious, but yeah, they're there. 2019. Purple one is 2020. Another green, which is 2020. So that one. Yeah, I had a couple that was wanted with fans. Yeah, another purple, which was 2019, April to June. GoPro don't always like focusing. Let's have a look then. HHNs are in here. Here we go. This is from Jordan, a top and a lanyard. Look at here. But yeah, for future reference, this isn't HHN, but it's as good as. But yeah, for future reference, if that FedEx box was stolen, and some dumbass puts it online, this is what you're going to see, except it's going to say number 1. So yeah, basically, see there, it's smudged, it's sinking into the mask over time, the ink, but you can see the MTV edition, and it is actually number 5. Yeah, so MTV edition 5 is this one. Other fans, such as I think Carrie Ann and Scottish Lindsay, have got, like Scottish Lindsay I think has got number 27. There was 30 of them. It was originally said by RJ that there's only 10 resurrection masks. I don't know why he said that originally, but it turns out there was 30. But yeah, if the dumbass from FedEx or ex-FedEx driver or wherever that box ended up, if the mask is online, it's going to look like this, and it's going to have number 1 on the side of the mouth, rather than number 5, of course, like this one. But yeah, resurrection mask. Beautiful mask. Beautiful mask. Glossy paint on this one. HHNs were matte finish. But yeah, again, the easy differences to notice with resurrections and HHNs. Plus, most resurrections have the thing on the side that numbered them. Most of them. Where the hell was the HHN? There we go. This is number 11 HHN. So yeah, one of the 250. One of the 250. HHN. Always looks better with a ring light off sometimes. Then again. Signed by RJ. You can see the ink seeping through. Needs a bit of hair dry, this one. A bit kinked at the side of the mouth, which I don't like. But yeah, and he signed it with biro and it's actually fading. Number 11 HHN RJ Torbett. Let me move that strap. There you go. Very clean mask. What's that? Yes, Jordan, there are resurrections without nothing on the side. Early resurrections. But yeah, I've heard of them. But for the most part, yeah. It was when Resurrection were filmed and there was nothing on the masks. There was just Resurrection masks with no writing of any sort. RJ always said to the production of Resurrection, says, right, when you're done producing, when you're done filming, send them back. We want these masks back. It was rumoured by the production to RJ that some of these masks were sold in a charity auction by MTV. It is unknown as to how many, but people out there will have Resurrection masks without the writing. Yeah, this is HHN, but you know, it'll be without the writing. When RJ did get the masks he received back, I don't know how many he got back, that's when he started writing on them. So he knew what they were, what they was in reference to, so he wouldn't forget. So yes, some are written on, mostly quite a few are written on, and yes, there are Resurrection masks out there without nothing on. The FedEx one I got stolen, I believe, yes, will say number 1 on it. Obviously, wherever it is right now, it is there with number 1 on the side of the chin. Whether it's in a box somewhere by some major mistake at FedEx, or whether it's in some bastard's house that nicked it, it will have number 1 on. Also from the set of Screen 5, of course. But yes, Resurrection HHN mask, this particular one. Really beautiful shape, nice mesh, matte black finish paint job, eyeliner, nose and mouth. And a thicker material, of course, as we already know, than the standard collector's edition deluxe from 2011. This was, in RJ's opinion, a perfect Ghostface mask. He watched this project from minute 1 till the very end. And this was his pet project, he calls it on the interview. So he's always going to be proud of HHN, and I'm sure as his fans are proud of HHN as well. Let me check the chat. Jack O'Lantern, we got that out a minute ago. Kurt, I did that 10 minutes ago, come on. Hi, g'day, Bruce. There you go, Lantern. For Kurt in the chat. Alexa, turn off office light.
Okay.
There you go, Kurt. Both sides. There you go. Alexa, turn on office light.
Okay.
But as I said earlier on the stream, there's meant to be a handle, one end in here, one end in there, and then it basically the handle was meant to be up there. So you carry it. But there was no handle on this that I've ever seen, at least. But yeah, sample. Let's have a look. I have 2017 metallics on the way from Australia. 2017s are good. 2017s are still raised EU stamps. So all good. One of the preferred moulds of metallics, that one, aside from the EU. What's this? I need a hard mould 2010 zombie. Yeah, one of the lines on the back of the chin. I'm so close to completing the set. Horror Collector, hey Tim, and can you show us the gold hooded masks in the background? Cool to see them up close. No. Yes, I can in a minute. Of course. Jigsaw JP, Jordan Pearl. I was told my HHN comes with the original plastic covering it had from Funworld. Minute detail, but I thought it was good. No, that's good. That's good because a lot of them had that inside. As the glows were very common with them as well. From all years, 11, 12 and 13. I've seen a Resurrection without anything on the side. Yes. What's your favourite mask you've ever owned? Bloody hell, I don't know. That's actually amazing. I love that lantern. Hey Kurt, send me your collection. I'll send you the lantern. You'd cover shipping. G'day, Bruce. Also, Kurt, keep your YouTube videos coming. Very nice. You're always polite and don't swear a lot on them. Which is alright. Not like the old Chop Chop. What did you want to see? The gold or the mask? Oh, yeah. I've got so much to put away now. I'll give you a quick flash of this before we carry on. Yes, the 1 of 6 sign mask. Very, 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 very close to the production style of Scream 4. Very thick, very sturdy. See? Look at that, you almost stay straight as you're holding. So yes, 1 of 6 sign mask signed by Wes, RJ, Alan and Stanley Geller. Alan Geller. Wes, you can't mistake. Stanley Geller and RJ on the top of the mouth there. Only 6 in the world of this particular style, pearlescent finish, thick sturdy mass, EU stamp, hood style and thickness, which is not the same as a 2011 Collector's Edition Deluxe, not exactly. And again, matte paint finish, eyes, nose, mouth. So similar to HHN, not the same but similar. But yes, 1 of only 6 in the world, signed by these 4 signatures on these particular positions on this particular mask type. I'd honestly say this is a little better than the Scream 4 production runs, because unfortunately some of the production run Scream 4s did have some problems and some spotting. This has none whatsoever. The hen's teeth of masks, EU stamp side of things, 1 of 6 signed. RJ still got the other 5. Who knows what he's going to do with them. I hope they go out to some people someday. But if I know RJ, it'll have to be for good reason. Who has to see these Goldwood masks? Let's have a look. Yeah, the 2 Spooky Cowpo. I don't know what mask is my favourite I've ever owned. I mean, you mean owned and traded or sold on, or owned and still own, you know? there's 3 masks in this collection in this very room that I'm not allowed to show anyone. 2 of them are race stamp EUs that I can say, and another one is not a race stamp EU. Simple. The one that is not a race stamp EU and very, very special for many reasons that I can't divulge is definitely one of the favourite masks owned and currently owned. Aside from that, my first original Fantastic and my first original white Fantastic. So first original Fantastic was a pink, which is here, and first original white Fantastic ever owned is very special as well. Plus that and my other tagged Fantastic, which is genuine. That and this one was sent to Funworld a couple of years ago now for reference of the Sideshow Ghostface figure. So no, before anybody starts getting sarcastic, which I don't think they're going to on this live because there's good people here, but anyone that watches back, no, I am not saying the Sideshow figure, the 1/6 scale, not the upcoming 1/3, but I'm not saying that it's exactly the same as my mask. Some people say, oh, you think it's the same as yours, and it isn't. No, it is not. But this mask in the background, the white Fantastic, that mask was used mainly rather than the tag one, because the tag one's more warped. But that was mainly used as a reference for the Sideshow Ghostface figure, recently released over the last couple of years. You all know which one it is. So used in reference was this chap and another tag one I've got in a frame, but the tag one in the frame is more warped and needs a good hairdryer. So I'm guessing this one was used a bit more. When I look at the figure and look at that, I see similarities. Not exactly the same, but similarities. Because some people keep saying, well, you say this and you say that, and it isn't the same. No, it isn't. But it's very similar. So yeah, who wanted to see the golds? I trade you my Cotton Gen 2 for that lantern. No, thank you. You know what? I don't think I've got a Cotton Gen 2. No, lantern's rarer. Because at the end of the day, there's Cotton Gen 2s out there among fans, yet there's not lanterns out there among fans. But a Cotton Gen 2, that's a nice offer, yeah, thank you. Bet it's a nice mask as well. Right, who wanted to see... Oh, the Horror Collector wanted to see these. So, yes. I hate to say, but I think the sun's took the toll on these a little bit, even though I keep the blinds closed. But yeah, this is the Gold Hood Ghostface. This is Race Stamp EU. It has come to be fact that over time there seems to be 2 Race Stamp EU molds in use. One has bigger eyes, one seems to have squintier eyes, one has a shorter nose, one has a taller nose. And there are little differences in the mouths, but again, little differences. So this is the Race Stamp EU with bigger eyes, and this was basically one of one made. So Gold Hood, Raised EU stamp, bigger eyes, and this is a flesh tone metallic paint, or as RJ sometimes refers to as like a rose colour. So one of one. Let's see if it looks any fleshier with the light off. Not really. But yeah, this is basically it's almost like a light copper colour, if that makes any sense. Like a more copper, more rosish, RJ thinks. But yeah, one of one in the world. There you go. RJ did this. RJ does this a lot with many masks, and for some reason a lot of the test to sample masks, reject masks, can be on Race Stamp EUs, although others can be on EU stamps. But yeah, RJ had this made in 2013. The reason he had these made, some people already know this and probably already bored of hearing it, but 1963 was Funworld's official start. 2013 would mark 50th anniversary of Funworld. So RJ wanted to make something that was 50th anniversary related. This is what he tried but didn't want to proceed with, didn't want to move forward with, as it would confirm if something was going to be mass produced. So he tried a rose colour, flesh colour mask, looked at it, went, yeah, it's okay, but no, not going to move forward with it. One of one. Okay. Sticking with the 50th anniversary, of course, gold is 50th anniversary. Colour. So again, gold mass, spandex material, raised EU stamp. This is the more squintier raised EU stamp. This has got a shorter nose in the overall height, slightly different mouth, and yes, squintier eyes. These originally were made as 5 gold on gold, as I call them. So gold mask, gold hood. So originally 5, then for some unknown reason, which I've still yet to confirm to this very day, there was another 4 made. So 1 of 9 in the world. RJ requested this back at one point, says I need to write inside it because I know that's an early one and that's number 1 of 9 made. I says, are you sure? He goes, oh, I'm very sure. I says, okay. So I sent it, he signed it, wrote inside, and I think it says number 1. But he said, oh, I instantly look at that and I know it's the first one. I says, well, I don't know what you can notice and to tell you that, but you had them made, I didn't. So these originally did end up in other fans' hands. A couple of fans I know that have got these, which I'm not going to name, because they want to retain privacy. But these were available via 2015 Texas Frightmare event in May of 2015. RJ actually attended this event. And in attending this event, he took some of these particular types down. I believe, if I remember facts correctly, there was some sort of raffle during the event, and I think either 4 or 5, I can't remember what number, 4 maybe 5 was available in the raffle. The raffle went ahead, people won them, and the people that won them don't seem to be posting online or broadcasting the fact they've got them. Maybe for privacy reasons, maybe because they don't want to be badgered about selling or trading them, I don't know. I don't know who they are. I know a couple of fans with them, but I don't know the raffle winners. Never have. But yes, 1 of 9 made. Again, RJ testing, seeing how things look, not wanting it to be made, not moving forward as he would continue to say about. So moving forward means they're going to go ahead with it and mass produce, in RJ's language, so to speak. So yeah, he looked at it, didn't like the results, says no, took them to one side, they're not going to be made. So there you go, 1 of 9. So 1 of 1 with the flesh, 1 of 9 with the gold on gold. Now this one is again taller nose, so this is the bigger eyes EU, or raised EU. So only slight differences in the mouth compared to the squinty one on the gold there. And yeah, overall bigger eyes as you just basically glance at the damn thing. But of course, RJ in his testing and request of samples to be made, he had obviously a standard white one made. He wanted to see a white mask on a gold hood. Again, 1 of 1. So others of this do exist. Others of this that do exist are fan made. I believe one fan made one and he put an EU stamp in it and basically copied the hood, which is fine. Self-creation, wanted one for himself. This is a 1 of 1. I was never going to let it go, so why not? Should somebody make them. At the end of the day, it is known that these are in particular numbers. People know I've got them, and people know that they're extremely limited. So if the other fan that made one was ever going to sell it, you would know it's not a genuine one. But at the same time, he still did a nice mask with a decent hood, and it still looked the part. I could name the fan, but I'm not going to, just in case he wants to stay private. But yes, bigger eyes, taller nose, not much difference, as I say, in the mouths on these 2 alternate raised stamp molds, gold hoods. So 1 of 1 white with gold hood, 1 of 1 flesh mask with gold hood, and 1 of 9 gold hood with gold mask. There you go, that's your story on these gold hooded types. But RJ basically thinks of types, phones up emails or whatever he does with the factory, gets in contact somehow, says right, try some of these, try some of them, send them to me, I want to see them. They do exactly that. He gets them, he pulls them out of the box, looks at them, says yes or no. Normally if it's a no, he tosses them to one side and randomly, and I do mean randomly, just sends them to fans that may have helped him out with something or done something that he feels warrants a gift to be sent to them. So this is what I got when I met him in 2013 at Fun World. 2013 I went to New York with the missus. We had 7 days in New York, 4 days in Long Island. We met RJ a couple of days after arrival in Long Island. We then went back a week later and had a very lucky experience of being invited to Fun World. In his office, he showed me this and he said, "Would you like to have it?" I said, "Well, yeah, but I'll give you something for it," because I felt guilty. I gave him $50, told him to give it to a charity, and I took this. Later down the line, he had a Twitter competition, which was very common from like 2010 to about 2016, until backlash started coming on Twitter and people just weren't appreciative of receiving something special, or they would eBay the damn things, whatever they got, months after originally getting them and saying they loved it, but then they'd eBay him like, "Well, you didn't love it that much, did you?" So this was when I met him. The gold on gold I actually won via a Twitter competition that he did, and the gold with the flesh mask actually went to other fans first for charity raffle auctions. It didn't sell in 2 auctions. It went to 1 auction in the UK, didn't sell, no interest. I was like, what, really? It went back to Fun World. RJ then sent it to a Greek fan, obviously in Greece, and no interest in Greece at a charity auction. So Greece fan sent it back to RJ. RJ randomly just shoved it in a box one day of sending to me for something I helped him with, and says, "Oh, I know you'll give it a good home." And I don't think he realised at the time that that meant I had like one of the 3, completing the set. So I had a 1 of 1 white, a 1 of 1 flesh colour, and then 1 of 9 via the Twitter of the golds. So I ended up with the 3 types that he'd been testing out, and just looked at them and says, "No, I don't like these." So no, it wasn't me begging and pleading, saying, "Please, RJ, can I have these? Please, can I have these? Please, can I kiss your arse and have it?" No. It was different circumstances that got me these masks. So meeting him in person, winning on Twitter on the gold on gold, and just having it randomly shoved in a box for the flesh colour mask. And people say, he always has them on his stream just to show off. I'm not showing off, I just want people to see them. And if, like on the stream, people ask for the story, I'll tell them the story. Are they for sale? No. Simple. Too special to be sold. So no, I'm not boasting. I'm just, people want to know, I'll tell them. People have come to my house in the past, only a few, and they've seen them in person, and they always like them. So I'd rather have them on display in the background than sat in a box doing nothing. There's some in the boxes I have to keep in boxes because I'm not allowed to show them 3 particular masks. And RJ did say recently, when I retire from Fun World, which who knows when that will be, I hope it's not for a long time, he says then you can show the 3 special masks. So don't expect to see any of the 3 special masks until RJ's officially retired, because he's worried that if I do show him that there's going to be backlash from up above at Fun World. Why, I don't know. But he always says, if you show that mask, there's going to be trouble. I'm like, why? So 1 mask, which is extremely special, is 1 of 10 made. The other 2 masks, I think one is a 1 of 1 and another is a 1 of 2. But yeah, I'm not allowed to show him. I'd love to show you, and if RJ messaged me right now and says, show him, I'll grant you permission right now, then I would. But it's not going to happen. Oh, dear. Let's have a look. Hey, is that Carrie Ann? How you doing? Let's have a look. I hope someday you'll be able to share those mystery masks that are your favourites. Well, now you know different because I've just told you. Also, I'll trade my left kidney for your Fantastics. No thanks, I've got 2 kidneys. What else we got? I will also trade Spooky Calipy's left kidney for your Fantastic. You'll trade his kidney as well, will you, Kurt? Yeah. Hoverfan 95, yeah. Timothy, you can't call me Timothy, just say Tim or Ghostface. Good to see you. Sorry I'm late to the party. That's alright, we're still here for the minute. Looks gold on camera. Yeah, with the flesh colour. Yeah, it does. I love the Race Stampede. Yes. A lot of people like the Race Stampede. The last one of the last stamps used on metallics up until the ultra white come in and taken over. And yeah, not many people were happy to see the ultra white mould on metallic mass, I know that. And ultra white mould on fluorescence as well. I honestly think that if they was redoing fluorescence and metallics in 2019 and 20, of course, when they originally came back on the fluorescence, they should have done it on EU, simple as that. But fortunately it didn't happen, did it? Whoa. Get out of it, you son of a bitch. Keeps falling down. Bloody hell, man, I'm knocking everything now. What else have we got? There you go. One of two in the world. Oh dear. Yeah. If anybody didn't know, then yes, there was only 2 items made in recent months. In the whole world, there's only 2 items of this. So this is obviously one of 2. People that have seen, I think my Instagram, I think so, and possibly Facebook, there was a very big oversized handmade by robots blow up done. So that's what this is. So this has got a little pump on it, a little fan or whatever it is, and a plug. And this is, yeah, one of 2 in the world of a handmade by robots, big oversized inflatable. And yes, it does look exactly like a handmade by robots with the knitted texture and the big eyes and the big mouth. And RJ recently gave me this in Las Vegas when we reunited, which was on June the 6th this year. And yeah, he says he dumped this down. It was a lot smaller because it was more folded and compact then. And he dumped it down on the table in this restaurant in the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. And it was very small and it looked like it could have had a mask in. I said, oh, what's this? I says, I don't think it's a mask, but it's mask sized. He says, oh no, you'll see. And yeah, we eventually, after having food, went to the hotel room. And me and Carrie Ann was there and RJ. So ScreenFan 1990 in the chat met RJ, which she was very lucky to do, and I arranged it. Because it wasn't going to happen again anytime soon. Anyway, we plugged it in, let it inflate, and yeah, a big oversized handmade by robots was then sat in the hotel room. You cannot turn it off if you want it to stay inflated. You have to keep it constantly plugged in. Yeah, if you unplug it, it just slowly deflates. And he's a little swine to roll up and fold again. But yeah, apart from that, there's just a few items knocking about. These are still sought after by fans. A bit dusty, this one. But yeah. So yes, obviously not a book 120 or a 19 because it's too long. But yeah, I got a couple of these from Cal Cabrera, who was in the stream earlier. And these were basically introduced last year in 2021. And these did not come to the UK. Although I hope at some point in the future, aside from the Slayer kits, that we may get these as single items, but who knows. But yeah, sought after by fans now. And what's it say? Doesn't even have manufacture date on it. No. Just a little barcode on the back. $9.99, $10. I'm just trying to. We're 10 minutes from 3 hours. See if we can get 3 hours. Just getting a couple of masks out that we recently got. In fact, you know, of all days, today on Instagram, Lee Waddell started following, so hopefully I will be in touch with him soon. I'm going to ask him to come on the live stream. Lee Waddell was one of the stuntmen from Scream 1. I believe Scream 2 as well, if I remember correct. In fact, yeah, Scream 2. Because he actually gave us information that said HN masks was also used in Scream 2. One particular HN mask was used in the stunt where the car goes off the road and kills the copper. Was it Officer Andrews or Officer Richards? Forget which one it was. On the bonnet of the car, the pole goes through his head. So Lee was driving the car and had a HN mask, which apparently he still has, if I remember correct. And that was attached to a helmet as he was driving. So a HN mask on a quick shot that goes by the camera as the car's crashing was used in Scream 2. So many people always think Scream 2, Gen 2s, RDSs, and that's about it for the mask types. But apparently a HN was in use, and many fans have said to Lee, "Oh, I don't believe that. They're always RDSs or Gen 2s." And Lee knows what Gen 2s are and what they are, and you know, RDSs and why they're called RDSs, I believe, after talking to him. And he said, "Oh, I hate it when people say that they know this and they know that, and they're telling me that HNs wasn't used when it was taped to my helmet and I had it in my hand and I still have the mask." So, interesting fact, which has been mentioned on stream before, a HN mask was used in Scream 2 on the particular stunt. Whether there's any more used in quick flashby shots, who knows. But yes, Lee confirmed a HN was in use. Taped to the helmet when the car was being crashed. Oh, this still smells. There you go. So this is Sam Hain 1992 on Instagram. He did a limited edition of 1,000 of these art cards for Mad About Horror. Very nice too. I always love the sparkle on the robe. Geniusly done that. I mentioned him before, I will mention him again. But when I was in Vegas, and then when we did go to Pasadena on the weekend, obviously the Monsterpalooza was going on. So I did take a couple of 25th anniversary masks over to Vegas. And I did have RJ sign every mask as well when I did meet him. He signed quite a few, but I said to RJ, is there any chance we can get some 25th anniversary masks, a box of them sent over to me with your signatures on? He says he can look into it and it's more likely possible. I should have mentioned this 2 days ago on a Zoom call I did with him, but honestly it's been far from my mind with other things going on. So I will be asking again if we can get those masks and then see if we can give them away on this stream and this stream only. So 25th anniversary Sparkle mask, EU stamp vanilla smell, signed by RJ, possibly coming in the future. Keep watching. This particular one has got a few squiggles on him now. At the top you have Jamie Kennedy. There you go. On the moustache, as Skeet calls it, he says, "I like to give him a moustache." So Skeet Ulrich, aka Billy of course, across top of the mouth. We have Stu on the side, Matthew Lillard, and we have Lee Waddell on the mouth. Obviously Lee Waddell and Ghostface is written. I'd have liked to have got Nev on the side here, but Nev's queue kept getting closed constantly and it wasn't an easy time trying to get it. Fortunately, I never did get it. It's painful, you know, say I walked past her, I was meters from her, and yet I couldn't get her to sign the bloody mask because there's too many people there. I wish I'd known Sean that was in charge of the event a bit better. He could have maybe sorted me out there, but I didn't know him better. So 25th anniversary, signed by a few there. Yeah, this is one of the most peculiar masks ever made. Let's have a look. Just check the chat again. I still need Silly Zombie. How you doing, Silly Zombie? I still need to go through my masks and send you the Scream one and the 2 daggers. They are the glow ones. Yeah, give me a nudge on Discord, Silly Zombie. Send me a message. If you get the new Ghostface Pumpkin inflatable, blow it up on the live stream. Like, yeah, you remember when I did the handmade one? He just sat there in the middle of the screen, wasn't he? I may consider the inflatable, I'm not sure, but yeah, that one's coming this year, isn't it? Good evening, hello Mr. Stefan, how are you? Norwegian Scream. It's been debated though because apparently the HN didn't come out until after. I don't know, just what I was reading, not my opinion. I don't know, Jordan, I'm not sure about that. I believe HNs could have been about, personally. Again, we don't know for solid fact if that's 100%. But I'm sure Lee said when I spoke to him, because there was like a Friday night Monster Palooza, then there was the Saturday and the Sunday, and he was there only for the Friday. So me and Carry-On got there, got his signature while we could, and thankfully it only took about 10 minutes of queuing time as well. And he was very talkative about many facts. He was referring to Gen 1s, Gen 2s, HNs, EU stamps, 25th anniversary. He knew his stuff. But he was convinced, I'm sure somewhere on his Instagram or somewhere online, at least, if it isn't the Instagram, there's a HN of what he took a picture of. And I believe what he says. So, again, who knows? If he's saying it and he was there on the film, who are we to argue? He was there doing it. He knew what mask it was. What more can we say? Hope you're able to do that giveaway. That would be awesome. I wasn't able to get Nev either or Matt. Yeah, it was hard on the Saturday. I mean, I went there the Sunday. We went back to Vegas on the Saturday night. Arrived back in Vegas on the Sunday morning because the Sunday afternoon, me and Carrie-Anne had to meet RJ. And Carrie-Anne at the time didn't know we was meeting RJ. She just thought we was going to see a super fan by the name of Anthony. And I bullshitted all the way to like minutes before RJ came, and then yeah, he about gave her a heart attack when he did meet her because she wasn't expecting it at all. And of course she was over the moon to be able to meet him. But yeah, continuing through this box I've got beside of me, this is recent stuff from Mad About Horror, but I must say this is one of the weirdest bloody masks ever made. And it absolutely stinks of birthday cake or vanilla, or same as the 25th anniversary stuff. Yeah. But yeah, Mr. Scorched, look at him. This is the flattest Ghostface mask ever bloody made. Every Ghostface mask, all different types, always have the little peak of the top of the nose. Yeah, you can't miss that point at the top of the nose. That's how a Ghostface mask can never be fully flat, because of the nose. There are many types. Yes, some are flatter than others, but you know, I mean, look at this. You can't even see where the nose is when you hold it like that. The nose is actually where my finger is. But yeah, it's almost like a run-over burrito or pizza slice, isn't it? The only thing with this is if you fold in the sides of the mouth and he looks okay. I mean, I've got a couple of these, but it's considering, do we hair dry this? Do we hold it in place? Do we clip it in place? Do we, tape it in place just to have it, get some shape to it? But yeah, definitely one of the weirdest masks ever made. And again, this one. Yeah. See this one, I've got RJ sign it on the back of the tag. And I think he signed it inside as well. Yeah, he signed it. Very brief signature inside for some reason. It's like only a couple of letters. And then you look at that one, and it's like a more detailed autograph, if you want to call it that. But yeah, with the DVD Viper and the DVD Devil, there was no proper manufacture date like we're used to seeing. Yet this one, there it is. On the bottom, manufacture date April to June 2021. So again, all these little weird, tedious differences in the DVD range, even with the header tags. But yeah, very strange mask, Mr. Scorched. But credit to the factory who obviously got the sculpt sorted out, and RJ approved it, because it does look very close to what's in the game of Dead by Daylight. Very close. Yeah, and then in here there's just two 25th anniversaries. There's two in there. which I had RJ sign on the back of the header tags and inside the mast as well. It was just while he was going to Vegas, I was taking mast to be signed because I knew I could save on the postage to New York from the UK. This was what somebody was asking earlier. They said, "Hey Tim, what other alternate types of mast do you have that are not Ghostface?" And this was gifted to me by Kyle Cabrera, who was in the stream earlier. He had to go, but yeah, this is my first ever Viper Fangs mask. Viper Fangs, Vampire Fangs mask. So yeah, this was sent via Kyle to Carrie Ann's, and Carrie Ann said, "Oh, I've got a parcel for you at the post office." I said, "Let's go get it." And that was one of the items inside. Apart from that, yeah, more recent masks, the Patriotic. These Patriotics now are extremely hard to find. Solid plastic hard PU mask. Of course, 2021, I had RJ sign this as well, back of the tag. And I'm not sure if he signed inside the mask. Did he sign? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, so he signed inside as well. Again, I took a little selection of masks while I knew I was going to see him. So yeah, I don't know whether we can get any more of these with his signature in, but I know probably the most preferred mask type of recent time is going to be 25th EU stamp. So I will remind him again, see if we can get this box or 2 boxes sent over. I said to RJ 2 days ago, I says, if you send anything to me in the future, no matter what it is, please don't FedEx it again. I wonder why, huh? I says, can you UPS it? UPS do international? I was like, yeah. Did you not know? UPS go international. I was like, yeah. I says, UPS are here. I says, look at the airport where I am, UPS. Big office, big building. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I says, so if you send anything over again, no matter what it is, hopefully some of these 25th anniversary masks signed by him, I'll easily give them away on the stream. I don't mind. So yeah, if he sends them, I says, just please send UPS. Don't do FedEx again. I don't trust them anymore. Obviously, we know why. So yeah, whether we can get any more of them, I don't know. But people are always going to love a 25th anniversary, aren't they? I just hope if we do get them, it's going to be more first run than second run. And you know why. Here we go. But yeah, unfortunately I've bent my card a little bit. My Sam Hain card. Bloody hell. I have to put it in like a catalogue or something and just let it get flat. But yeah, I was carrying this around all Monster Palooza in a little holder I had. And it was really annoying carrying it all day, thinking I just need 4 more signatures, and then we never got them. We only got 3. So I got Jamie Kennedy first, I got Skeet second, I then got Matthew, and then yeah, I was trying for Nev, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, almost 6,000 miles of travel, and still didn't get a damn signature. Oh dear, let's have a look. How you doing, Melinda? All good? Lick it, silly zombie. No, not bloody licking it. What, birthday cake? What's this? Since Spooky Calpo, since you know RJ, you should tell him about my idea of making each fluorescent mask smell different. Oh, aye. Orange smells like oranges, pink like a watermelon, green like an apple. I'm telling you, it's genius. Maybe. An orange like oranges. A pink. Why a pink like a watermelon? Couldn't a pink be like bubblegum? Huh? Bubblegum. Pink bubblegum. People always think bubblegum that's pink, wouldn't they? And yeah, green like an apple. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Is that my old one he signed for you? I don't know which one it is, Jordan, actually. I think the old one is the one that's hanging in the background. I think that's yours because I put it there on purpose. So no, it didn't your old one because it's the. I got 2 more from Mad About Horror afterwards, and I just took one over because I was worried about the weight of the case. But yeah, so no, unfortunately, it's not the one that you sent. I know a website that has the Patriotic and the Silent Scream available, but they have not replied back when I asked them if it's ready to ship. Outer Banks Christmas is a. Oh, okay, Outer Banks Christmas. Let's have a look. So we'll put a link in the chat. Outer Banks Christmas. It's weird that because the Scream films originally is Outer Banks Entertainment, wasn't it? What's this? OuterBanks.org. What? Can't be that one. Places to stay, restaurants, plan your trip, events, things to do. No. Outer Banks Christmas. Oh, here we go. OuterBanksChristmas.com. I put a link in the chat. Where is it? What we got here? Every website you go to these days is a pop-up of some sort just waiting for you as soon as you get there. Would you like to this? No, go away. Ghostface in the search box. I can only see 2 results and they got no official images. It says bleeding Ghostface mask 1 style and glittering Ghostface poncho adult. Or should I do Ghostface with a space in the middle of the words? They have not updated the images for months. Oh, here we go. So if you go ghost, space, and then face, you... Jesus Christ. String lights, Ghost of Christmas Past, ghost string lights, colour change ghost light. What the hell? Let's just show you this. There you go. The one thing that sells, honestly, the one thing that sells is images. And look at this, none. So this is... I'm going to put a link in the channel here. Here, you'll see me for a second again. Hang on. There you go. So link in the chat. So Ghostface Gravebreaker colour box. Ghostface pet costume, which was seen on a tweet I did a month or so ago actually. DVD Scorch Ghostface mask. Patriotic Ghostface mask, $17. And you click it. And nothing happens. Oh, there you go. Still not loading any image there. Okay. So he's right, yeah. I wasn't doubting you in the first place, but yeah, he's right, they're there. Ghostface Window Peeper, which was the one that had the change packaging. The string lights is listed. Colour change ghost light. I don't know what that is because I can't see the image. But yeah, link is in the chat there. Link is in the chat. So yeah, if you search ghost, space, and then face, you get all these results here. If you type Ghostface all as one word, then you get result for a bleeding mask and a glittery poncho. There you go. Spirit Halloween website has a few new items if you haven't shown them yet. I can't show them. Spirit Halloween has a blocker on which doesn't let people outside of the US see the site in its full entirety. Of course, if you do use a VPN, then you can get round and see the full site. But yeah, Spirit Halloween for UK fans or anyone outside the USA. I'm not sure if it's Canada, but yeah, most people outside of the USA. Yeah, this is what I get with Spirit Halloween. Have a look at this. Look at that. You may think, oh, is he messing about, or is he just taking the mickey? No. So watch this. So this is... See how everything fits in the window on this overlay? So the Outer Banks Christmas shop. You see all the links, the navigation at the left, the non-images in the main centre, the listings. Yeah, there it is. And then we click to spirithalloween.com. Yeah, that's what you see in the UK. How pathetic is that? You can't even see a logo. You don't see a logo. You don't see nothing. Nothing. So, without a VPN in the UK and other countries, you don't even get anything that resembles a website for Spirit Halloween. I get here's a link from earlier that we left open. Yeah, hot topic again. Yeah, the Ghostface stuff. So yeah, you know, it's not me messing about. So Fun World from earlier, just a random link. Mad About Horror from earlier. There you go. My site. Yep, there it is. Again, you hover over the tab, which you can't see outside of the screen. But I hover over the tab in Chrome here. It says World's #1 Halloween Costume Store, SpiritHalloween.com. And you click it. Look at that, nothing. You can't even look at what they got. You can't even get jealous because you've seen the listing. You can't even get jealous. What's this? No, I don't have a VPN. No, I never bothered with VPN. I mean, VPNs are nice, of course, but you got got to pay for them. Two, I'm not going to use it that often. Not sure how trustworthy that is. Yes, with regards to the Outer Banks. Yeah. I actually have found spirit leaks for Ghostface. Oh, really? What's this? I see people are sending me messages. I've got Jordan, I've got Kurt, I've got Darky Darko. Let me have a look. What are you sending me? Darky Darko sent 2 images. Oh, Cryptic Gauze. There you go. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Darky Darko, you've made an standard EU stamp into a Cryptic Gauze, I believe, then. Is that what you've done? Or am I looking at the mask wrong? Here's the back of it. What have you done here? Is that replica tiger, or am I just missing something here? It is, isn't it? That's a standard EU. Cryptic Gauze. I assume, Darky, that you've done this yourself. Is that the one? Is that what you were saying earlier? I'm forgetting who types what. Oh, okay. If Kurt's still watching, I've just got your message. Okay, Kurt. What's Jordan sending? Oh yeah, the. So this is what Jordan sees. Obviously, he's USA. Spirit Halloween. See, you get a logo on there. Look. $24.99. What is that? It doesn't say what it is, what it's called. Ghostface patches. It's weird how they take the blood drip off the bottom of the F there. I'd prefer to keep it on myself. Ghostface choker necklace. There you go. Nice. Melinda needs one then. Ladies prefer the necklace. Let's have a look. Yeah. Those Cryptic Gauze masks are to die for. Yeah. Unfortunately, like 25th anniversary masks, aren't they? Just price gouged to hell. Although, yeah, at least Mad About Horror have got 25th anniversary. Although 2 per person, at least you can get them. But yeah, Cryptic Gauze. Yeah, what's Darky? What's the story with that Cryptic Gauze? You've actually done that yourself, have you? And then recreated the tag, is it? What's the story? Let's have a look. Have I missed the chat? Hang on. Too clean for a T-stamp. Yeah, damn right. T-stamp is expensive, and I made the replica tag with craft cardstock and laminated the image. Oh, very nice, very nice. It's a crossbody bag and it's tiny. Okay. Melinda says, "Yeah, sure do. Yeah, you do, Melinda. You need one. I want to see one purchased and a picture sent as soon as possible." I thought the crossbody bag was a lunch bag when I first saw images. Yeah, because it's that small. Gotta go. Hope everyone has a great night. Carry on. Come on. What? You're part time. I don't know. What is it in Carrion? Is it? Was it 4 p.m. there, Carrion? Going on towards 5? Was it 3 going on towards 4? She's 8 hours behind. Yeah. Hot Topic is the one with the Ghostface lunchbox. Have a good night, Carrion. Yeah, have a good night, Carrion. Pass on a hello to Clint and Colton. I do miss them. Yeah. Also, Melinda in the chat there. We're going to try and get Melinda on the stream in the future. Bloody hell. I did a video call with Melinda a little while ago. I think it was just before I went to Vegas. I think it was. Pretty sure. And yeah, Melinda basically took me around the collection. Bloody hell. That bloody collection. I mean, there's fans out there with collections, then there's fans out there with collections, if you know what I mean. Maggie's collection, Nate's collection, Douglas's collection, Jordan's collection, you know. From the past, Zachary Cook, his collection, bloody hell. I mean, he had to sell his in the end, but, you know, there's some beautiful collections out there. And sometimes it doesn't matter whether you got 10 mass, 20 mass, 150 mass, you know. I mean, in this house, I think there's about 300 mass, but it doesn't mean you've got the best collection just because of the amount you've got. Sometimes it's the particular items you got, whether it's ASIS merchandising, or, you know, the purple and black stuff, whether you got loads of fearsomes, whether you got, you know, 20 fantastic. Doesn't always matter. And I think Melinda said on the video call, "Oh, I'm not sure if the collection's really worthy of that." I said, "No, of course it is. Of course it is." She's got pictures, she's got autographs, she's got mass, of course, she's got videos. Jesus, you know, just to see the range of what people got is nice. And it doesn't matter whether it's a short range with a few items or whether it's a long range that's going to go over an hour, you know, it doesn't matter. There's no limitation on this stream. What you want to show is what you can show with your collection. So whether it's a tag mass, a non-tag mass, a Ghostface candle holder, you know, colour change mass, bleeding mass, EU stamp, fearsome, fantastic, droop hood, HHA, it doesn't matter. Get on the stream, get a bit of Skype going, because Skype doesn't have limits. I mean, you do a Zoom call now, you've got limits. You do a Teams call now, you've got limits. Upgrade to Pro, they keep saying. They're like, yeah, upgrade to Pro. You're just money grabbing bastards, that's what you are. I did a bloody session recently with the therapist I speak to. Yeah, halfway through a conversation, it just cuts you off. You're like, thanks for that. And people do know that because it happened on my stream, didn't it? We had Handmade by Robots on Zoom. Next thing you know, you're there talking and talking. Oh, we got 5 minutes left. You got a pop-up notification. You got 5 minutes left before this call ends. I'm like, well, bollocks, Zoom. I'll just call them again. So we called them again, didn't we? Got the second part of the stream. But yeah, I hate the limitations these arseholes place on stuff nowadays. You've always got to pay for everything, haven't you? But Skype, fingers crossed it stays like it for the time being. We'll get Melinda on, we'll get other fans on. Let's see the collection. Let's see and hear from you. Let's see you show off your items. And let's let people on the stream, you know, enjoy it as well. Because, of course, we can't always go, oh, we'll see you at the pub on Saturday and you can come show your collection at the pub, or we'll follow you home from the pub and go see your collection. That's the beauty of internet, isn't it, sometimes? Internet's got a lot of bad things about it, but there's a lot of good as well. So, yeah, people around the world can show what they've got, and you can look at the collection and enjoy as much as they do. Fortunately, you can't take it home at the end, that's the only thing. But yeah, Mr. Lee Waddell, though, he did express interest in coming on when I saw him at the Monster Palooza. So he did, I don't know why today, but yeah, today he did follow me on Instagram, which was nice. He has messaged me before now, so I says, look, you know, let's get you on the stream, let's hear some of your stories that you told me in person. and let people hear what you got to say, because Lee Waddell's not really been in the general public view until now. He's just all of a sudden come out of the woodwork, and he's telling us stories on about masks, knows his stuff. And he has a t-shirt, doesn't he, that says "I killed Drew." So obviously he was one of the stuntmen with the KMBs and in Scream 1. So as far as I know, Lee only did Scream 1 and 2. Again, don't quote me on that. But I remember him talking about Scream 1 and 2 when we met him. And yeah, he's an interesting chap. And yeah, Hey Chen in Scream 2. Yeah, we'll see, won't we? So, I don't know. Aside from that, it's probably time to go, isn't it? We've been going 3 hours 20 minutes, which is too long, but in a way it sort of helps me as well. Get through the night a bit easier. But yeah, my attitude these days has actually changed. I'm trying to be a bit more positive. Yeah, you can always bitch about distributors and the 2021 stock, and you can bitch about this and bitch about that, but overall, I'm in contact with a chap that's helping me out in life, you know, helping me be more positive, different mindset of thinking, and just trying to stop being the miserable bastard I used to be. Because there's always, unfortunately, something bad in life, isn't there, you can moan about or not be happy about. But sometimes you got to look at it and think that there's other things that you got to be grateful for that we take for granted every day. The fact I've got my health, I've got 4 limbs, you know, not a quadruped, whatever they bloody call them, you know. There's people out there that have it worse than what we have sometimes, and we don't always realise that. And, you know, sometimes a change of attitude can make a big difference for many people, you know. So in the future, I hope to be a bit more positive on these streams and in life in general. In the future, I hope to be cooking more in the house, because I never used to cook. Cooked 4 meals just lately, you know. But I'm just basically trying to better myself for the future and for everyone that I come in contact with in my life, including you lot that watch these streams. There is things that could be happening with my website in the future, because the words of "it's time your website was put to work" have been mentioned. So in the future on ghostface.co.uk there could be a shop being added to the website. This is very early stages at this time, but since 2017 personally I've been ordering stock from the UK distributor. And yes, we know the recent problems with the 2021, but aside from that, I've always been ordering small batches of masks, and I like to order small batches of masks to try and help fans out. The way I help fans out is by giving these fans opportunities to buy new stock masks of new types, of course whatever comes, for reasonable retail prices. Look at all of these tossers that go and buy 25th anniversary masks that annoyingly have no problem attaining the 25th anniversary mask and then gouging the shit out of them. Why didn't they struggle to get their supplies is my question. And I said that to RJ in a call once before. I said it's annoying that the gougers have no problems getting their stock. So yeah, my opinion and my I don't know, sort of status has always been I shall get some masks from the official distributors, real stuff, genuine items. It always will be from me. No fake crap, no bootleg crap, no nothing that isn't real Ghostface. It has to be Fun World. So I've always sold stuff at a reasonable price, fluorescents, metallics, even ultrawights, you know. Anything I can get my hands on from UK distributor, I shall always do whatever I can for any fans out there. There's many fans in 2017 couldn't get a devil face. Struggled to get a devil face, that's just one example. Bloody hell, the amount of USA fans I sent devils to, again, the postage was more than the mask, but they was willing to pay, they did pay, they wasn't ripped off, and I always shown a receipt with tracking and price, and kept it respectable. Thankfully, all masks always got to everyone possible, although one took 5 months almost to the day to get there with a particular fan. Why, we'll never know, but at least it got there eventually. In the process of the almost 5 months duration, I did send him 2 replacement masks for free, because the others appear to be lost. So in the end, he ended up with 2 extras in the collection. I never know if he sold them or not. But yes, in the future, it is a possibility, a good possibility, 90% out of 100, that there's going to be some sort of shop going onto my site where you can buy many Ghostface items. So early stages at this time, nothing is actually in progress in the works on the site. We're going to decide what we're going to add on to the site to make it work. But yes, the words of it's time Ghostface.co.uk was put to work was mentioned by 2 very important people, not just one. And I said, well, yeah, let me get myself sorted out personally soon. Is it, there's stuff going on, but let me get myself sorted out a bit more personally, and then we shall talk. So 2 very important big people are going to be involved. At some point there's going to be a link on the site just like there is now, but it will say shop. For the other links, like you got contact, FAQ, etc., movies, Ghostface, news, masks, Maggie's videos, Nate's videos. But yeah, one day there's going to be a link that says shop. So the thing with the shop is I am very particular with how I list things. So if you go to the shop in the future, or going when it gets added, which I'm sure it will, you will know whether you're buying an EU stamp or an ultra white. So it's not just going to be a stock image and you're guessing what you're getting. You will be told what you're getting. So if there's metallics listed, it will be listed as either a raised stamp EU or an ultra white metallic. Whether it's a white mask, whether it's an old EU from 2017 as an example, or whether it's a 25th anniversary EU, or whether it's an ultra white mask you're getting, you will know what you're going to be receiving. If there's a devil face listing, you will know whether it's an older style devil or a DBD style devil. Simple as that. You will know exactly what you're ordering, and I do not want it any other way. Simple as that. So stay tuned for that in the future. That's going to be a couple of months at the very least, probably 3-4 months, I don't know. But yes, 2 people I have to speak to. Funworld are in the know of this, UK distributors are in the know of this, and even better is the logistics side of it is possibly going to be taken care of by somebody in the UK. So I don't have to have loads and loads of stock in this house. But I also said, look, if we're going to do this, you have to be wary that fans all across the world come to me asking for masks. Whether I've got them or not is another thing, but when I have sent to other fans, it has gone in all different countries. Germany, France, Belgium, Italy, Brazil, USA, Canada, bloody hell, did I say, yeah, Italy, yeah, Australia with Kurt, My masks and the way I've helped fans out, I've gone to all different fans all over the world. So I said to the people involved that want to do this, and say, look, we have to, at the very least, be prepared to do logistics and send to the USA, because most of the fans are over there, and if they're struggling to get something over there that we've got, then they're going to be asking. It's fact. And it's vice versa as well. If Jordan can help, if Douglas can help, if any fan in the chat, Carrie Ann can help, Darky Darko can help, anyone can help. Oh, Tim's struggling to get this in the UK, this other UK fan's struggling to get this. USA fans can help, Canadian fans can help, any fans can help. As long as they're legitimate, as long as there's no messing about, it's always okay that fans help each other out. But I have emphasised from minute one that if there's a shop to go on my website, we have to be looking at sending all over the place, not just strictly limited to the UK. So, stay tuned for the future. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a long, slow road, I believe, but we will get there. And that's the same with me personally with some things at the minute. Going very slow with particular things in my life and just trying to make the best of what's possible. So there you go. I shall think I'll probably end it there for now. There's not a lot else I can really update you on. Anyone want a HHN? No? Okay. I've got too many of them. See, that's the arsehole side. And of course, I hope people know that was just me messing about. Losing my voice, I haven't had a drink. Let me check the chat and then probably leave you in peace. Right. Away we go. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Yes, I created the tag. It took me months, and if you want the image file, I can send it. And that's okay, Darky. I've got decent pictures of the Gauze mask header. I used a 25th anniversary bib for it. Oh, okay, for the main mask. That's a good way of using it, actually. Do you have the 2017 metallics nearby? I think that's what's behind on the hook. I'm losing my voice. 4:45 here. Got to get that dinner ready and do all that mum stuff. Yes. Message sometime. We miss you too. Oh, thank you, Carrie-Ann. Yes, I do miss Vegas and the Overton area. Do miss Valley of Fire. I don't miss the extensive heat. Extensive. The heat was okay, but you know when you're not used to it. But yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, get that dinner ready. Any collection is worthy. That's true, John. I also made a spoof tag for my Stoned. Nice. As long as you enjoy it. I'd love to do a stream. Why don't you? I'd love to see it, Sammy. Thanks, John. Heck yes, Sammy. Yeah, get a stream going. We should get a bunch of collectors together on a Zoom meeting. Well, this is the thing with Zoom. I mean, was it 40 minutes, I believe, is the limit now, unless you upgrade to Pro, which is going to cost, bastards. Then, yeah, 40 minutes, and you can't always get everything in 40 minutes. Or it's either 40 or 45. I think it's 40 if I remember what I read recently. Yeah, you could buy that T-shirt on his website. Oh, the I Killed Drew, yes. I'm down, says Jordan. Another awesome idea. I think it'd be fun. You're a great guy. Hope you have a good night. Thank you, Spooky Cowper. Very cool, Melinda, for the T-shirt. I'm guessing you'd basically be the Amazon Ghostface. You just host for a distributor. Yeah, basically. I mean, it comes off my site with regards to where it's ordered from, but yeah, the logistics are done by a distributor, I believe. Again, yet to be confirmed. So. Again, don't quote me on that as of this time. Yeah, I hope anyway I can ask Lindsay or something. Yes, I know. There's a tag latex Ghostface tie on eBay right now, $60. That's not bad actually. Yeah, with a little small Fantastic Faces theme tag. Yeah. Awesome. Should I message you on Facebook to set a date? Yeah. Send a message, Sammy. Which Sammy am I talking to here? Is it male or female? There's a couple of Sammys I know of. But yeah, at one point, when times and dates fall into line, we'll get Melinda on. I need to talk to Melinda again. Sammy, you're always welcome, of course. I want to get Douglas on again in the future. I want to get Maggie on again in the future. I want to get Nate again on in the future. Jordan again on in the future. Give us some updates of what you've attained since the last time we spoke, There's many people I want to get on, but yeah, Lee Waddell, I need to get him on, get some stories, get some people watching. I want RJ again on in the future, Again, that's going to be hard because he's being kept very busy. But if I had my way, I'd have Alan Geller on. I'd be asking him questions, but I honestly don't think that's going to happen. Fortunately, he was out of Fun World. When I was in Fun World in 2013, he was in China, so I never had the chance to meet Alan. And Stanley at the time, he was, I think he was at home. I think RJ said something like he's been working from home a little bit more because he was struggling, I think, at the time. I think. But yeah, I'd have always liked to have met both Gellers, but can't meet Stanley anymore, which is a damn shame. Yeah. I need to go get a drink because I'm losing my voice. But yeah, I'd love to come on again. I've obtained a bit more since I was on. Yeah, no problem, Sammy. Sammy's a male. So I'm just checking because you never know these days. I know a Sammy that's a female. I know a Sammy that's a male now as well. Also know a Sam that's a male. But yeah, we'll have to set a date at some point, Sammy. Yeah. I was thinking, is there anything else left? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't know. This place is a bloody mess. This room is not big enough. Anyway, here we go then. 3 hours 35 I've been going. Bloody hell. Lord of the Rings was shorter than this, wasn't it? Alright, well, if Melinda's still listening, Melinda, I'll be in touch soon. Sammy, send me a message. Jordan, we'll sort it out at a time. My priority at the minute is, no offence to anyone, Melinda I've asked a little while ago. I'll try and talk to Melinda, see if we can confirm a date in the future. After Melinda, I shall be getting in contact with Lee Waddell. And whoever else after that. Doesn't always matter what order, but Melinda's not been on before. Jordan has. Sammy's not been on before. Douglas has, so to speak. You know, we'll get it right. We'll get it ordered. We'll get it sorted out at the right time, and see some more fans, see some more of their collection, and drool all over the bloody screen, I'm sure, with some of these things. But I'll count myself out like I normally do, because it would normally just abruptly cut me off. So I shall count myself out, and we'll basically say goodbye for one night. But only you know what I got, Tim, says Norwegian script. Yes, that's true, Mr. Stefan. That's true. What's Darky say? I would also come on because I have a collection, but I'm camera shy. Whoa. Put a ghost face mask on and show the collection if you want. Darky, you are male, aren't you? Sure, Darky's male. But yeah, thank you, Melinda. Have a good night. I don't know, Melinda, shoot me a message on Messenger to see when we can have a chat, because I've got you basically up here as being next on the stream where I've shown the collection. But yeah, aside from that, I'll say see you later. I'll count myself out as normal just so it doesn't cut me off, as I say. But thank you all for watching and tolerating and hopefully understanding with some things. But yeah, until next time, see you soon. Just going to count out and be silent. That's what he told me too, I could wear a mask. Your decision.